Peace. Welcome to the Halloween, Valentine's Day, Valentine's weekend. Oh my God, I'm spaced out. Happy Valentine's weekend, everybody. Valentine's Day was yesterday, but it's still Valentine's Day to me. The whole weekend is Valentine's weekend, okay? We'll go. Happy Valentine's, everybody. How's it going? Hello, Nectarine Man, Mitra K, Shikma Bonfil, Aisha, Jerica Cavillo, Brenda, Castagna 11, Teresa McGuire, Kate Moore, Kev, Nay, Findley, Evans in the house, Corey K, Jackie from Jack's Bag Attack, Andrea Myers, Pre-Yum Life, Brenda, Nectarine Magada, Pompadour, Monarch Dorcia S, Stephanie M, and Sandy. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the show. Happy Valentine's Day and happy belated birthday to Andy. It's Andrea Myers' birthday yesterday, so happy belated birthday, Andy. Hit it, Bubbles.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, I'm living ferret. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Andy. Mwah. Pow. I'm trying to get to see if the thing works, the papas, but I don't think we'll make him work. Happy birthday, Andy. And Aish says, happy birthday, Andy. Hi, Star Ellington. You did get alive. Jenan Jean-Baptiste, hello, Dacob in the bunker. Hello, sweetie. There you go, Andy. You got the papas. You're only 25 once, as I say. So enjoy the papas. How's it going, everybody? Brenda with the Living Ferret. Corey K says, happy birthday. Boy, oh boy, have we got a show today. So Jackie, first of all, Armen, hi, how's it going? Barsegian, love the camellia. Thank you. Yes, it is the heart. The heart charm, right? It's a heart camellia that Chanel did this year. And it's actually made to... It actually comes with a little string, but I swapped the string for a lobster clasp from the also Chanel charm from the holiday season charm, right? So they, the little bottles or the snowflakes, they came with a lobster clasp. So I took the lobster clasp off of those charms and I put it on this one. So we're wearing it. Oh yeah, and it has a little tiny, go to the back. Yeah, Heffa, there you go. We'll go. Isn't it cute? So it's 3 hearts that form like a camellia, like petals of a camellia. So I thought that was really befitting for Valentine's Day. We'll go. DIYing the heck out of this. Hi, Polyhasta. Hi, Akolu. Brenda says, I luckily got one, but here they don't come with lobster clasps. No, this one doesn't come with a lobster clasp. I swapped the little string for the lobster clasp. It's early in the morning here. Rusella Sumalde. Happy weekend, sweetie. Brenda says, I luckily got one. Sorry, why am I rereading stuff? Hi, Cinnamon Roll. Boy, oh boy. Oh, yeah, they sent a snowflake. I barely bought anything. It was very cute. Oh, nice. A little metal snowflake, the 3D one. Super cute. How's it going, everybody? It's so early in the morning. I actually woke up at midnight. I've been getting ready since midnight. I slept during the day yesterday. Don't ask. My sleeping rhythm is a total mess. So yeah, tip your host, thumb up the live stream. And today, because it is Valentine's Day, I have a very special heart on which we're going to add everybody who tips. Hi, Sherry F. Look at this. It is so Moschino, isn't it? It's metal and wood. It is very, very chunky, very, very funky. So you can see it's a big one. We have that wooden plate here. We're going to add all the names here. So this is your Valentine's Day. Thank you for everybody who supports the banca. So Jack's Bag Attack. Since Jackie was like all over the chats last live stream, she's like, why aren't you going to review the Michael Kors show? Why didn't you review the Michael Kors show? I really like the Michael Kors show. Are we going to review the Michael Kors show? Guess what, Jackie? We're going to review the Michael Kors show today. Jackie's like, yes, because I love the Michael Kors show. Period. Period. We're going to review it. Jackie's like, because I like the Michael Kors show. Are we going to review the Michael Kors show? Yes, we is. We're going to review it. And so, yeah, there you go. What's happening with Suntory? What's Suntory? Flammability. Butt dance themed. What, this thing? No, it's not butt dance. What do you mean? It's a heart. Hi, Cecilia Brown. How's it going? Deborah C., how's it going? Watched a lot of geological reports. I have a nerdy site. Oh, okay. So there was like an earthquake somewhere. Happy Valentine's Day, sweetie. Jerica Cavilla says you're looking like royalty, Dacob. Oh, thank you. Oh, Brenda. So happy to be live. Thank you, Dacob and
Brenda
Fashion Bunker.
donated $15. So happy to be live. Thank you, Dacob and Fashion Bunker. Here's to a great live ahead.
Oh my God, Brenda, we're going to do it. The first one on the hit, Ooh, I'm going to do specials because these are like, this is wood. We got to do it like extra finesse. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. You know, it's like exo. Red. Oh. Yes,
I love
baby.
you.
It's an old school heart with lace edges, Akulu. You best believe. Yeah, I wanted something special for Valentine's Day, so we're gonna add everybody's names to the heart. I think it's super cute, and then I get to preserve it all. Monarch, thank you so much, sweetie.
Monarch donated $15. Het Dacob and Bunker family.
Monarch, I added you to the heart.
I love you.
Oh, Monarch, you got an I love you from Buble. SH says, hi, Dacob, love from Ghana. Love to you too, sweetie. Welcome to the chat, sweetie. And then we got Terry in the house. Terry, thank you so much. Terry.
Teresa Maguire donated $30.
And then it's the Teresa Maguire, yeah. It's like a wedding chap. Also, I gotta say, everywhere I went yesterday, getting ready, right, like shopping, whatever, doing stuff in the town, it was spring. I don't mean the weather. The weather is shitty at the moment. It's raining. There's flooding everywhere, but the vibe, like the shops were like already bringing out all the flowers for Valentine's Day, but also all of the spring decor, the pastel colors, everybody's gearing up for Easter. I'm like, oh my God, winter is over, even though we still get like a month and a half of winter. But I thought it's super cute. So there you go. Oh, from Kenny, of course, Terry.
Teresa Maguire donated $15. From Kenny.
And Kenny in the house. Yes. Dung dung, dung dung, dung dung, dung dung, dung dung, dung dung. The beating hat in Boston. Is it adorable? Hold on, let me close this. This is so cute. There you go. We got our little Valentine's heart. We're going to hopefully fill it up today. So there's that. And then we have one heck of a show today. Hi, Christian Anderson. Hello from Sweden. How's it going, sweetie? Wait, how do you guys say thank you? Tuck. You say tuck, right? So there's that. Then, oh, don't forget, today is the day after the main live stream. Tier 2 members and Tier 2 patrons of the Fashion Bunker get access to the after show live stream. The after show live stream is every weekend. After the main live stream, we have a whole other live stream exclusive to members and patrons. First weekend of the month is open also to Tier 1 and Tier 1 members and Tier 1 patrons. Every other weekend, it's open to Tier 2 members and Tier 2 patrons. It is exclusive to Tier 2 members and Tier 2 patrons, except for the first weekend of the month. So join the after show, become a member or patron today. We have some fun stuff to talk about in the after show, including some pop culture stuff and also perfumes. There's going to be a lot of that kind of like detailed nerdy stuff that we love in the Fashion Bunker. If you want that like extra level of nerd geekdom, like super Dacob geekdom, you know, and spend more time together, then the after show is definitely for you. Plus, in the after show, we get to say stuff we can't say in the main show. Speaking of, so thank you so much for everybody who's become a Tier 2 patron and a Tier 2 member, and also thank you to everybody who's become a Tier 1 patron and Tier 1 member. Speaking of the patronages, since it is Valentine's Day, I want to kick off the celebrations. It's Valentine's week by gifting you guys 5 memberships. These we're going to give you from, this is coming from Super D to you. We're going to gift randomly to whoever accepts memberships. We're going to gift 5 Super Dacob memberships. But before that, Jerica Calvillo just became a Tier 2 member. Thank you so much, Jerica, for becoming a Tier 2 member. Hi, Letty, by the way. Mitra K says, Dacob, I'm so sad Chanel is going after Facebook group. Oh, that's so nice. What? What do you mean Chanel is going after the... What Facebook group? We're going to talk about. You got to let me know. I have no clue. What Facebook group? I am in no Facebook group. But let me gift you 5 memberships first. And you have to accept gifts from my channel in order to win this, of course. Hi, Anderson Martin says, what a bless to see you. Beautiful face live. Mwah. Hi, sweetie. Hey. Welcome to the chats. All right, let's see. Who's going to win? Super D gifted 5 Super Dacob memberships. Anderson Martins was gifted a membership by Super D. Pachoom. Mimi Dark Bloom Exa was gifted a membership by Super D. JF was gifted a membership by Super D. SH was gifted a membership by Super D. And Regina Hart was gifted a membership by Super D. Papam. Mwah. Welcome to the new Tier 1 members. I hope you have fun. Start using your crazy emojis. And let's see. Let's see if I have 5 more memberships to give out throughout this live stream. So it's definitely worth it to keep watching. At a certain point, we're going to be gifting more memberships. So thank you everybody for partaking in the live stream and welcome. SH says also, Dacob, have you read The Business of Fashion? Hermès response, yes, SH, I have read it and we are going to talk about it today in the show. SH says, Super D, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. You're welcome. The original Manolo gal. Oh, love the name. Hi, Dacob. Oh my God, that sounds very much like Carrie Bradshaw. Is Carrie Bradshaw in the chats? Hi, JF. Oh, you're welcome, sweetie. So, okay. So we did all that. So become a member, Tier 2 member, gets access to the after show. Thumb up the live stream. Let's try to get to, I don't know, 300 thumbs up or whatever. Here's a little bit of housekeeping, you guys. Something happened 3 live streams ago. I don't know what happened, but YouTube notified me that live stream, I know we're going to talk about it specifically in the after show, but I'm just going to say, because be careful what you're writing in the chats as well. Zara Justina says, hi, Dacob and Fashion Bunker. Hi, Zara Justina. Hi, Shifa Bukhari. Here's the thing. They have restricted monetization on like 3 live streams ago, and they said I went against community guidelines. I didn't. I checked the video. I really have no clue. I have no clue what was said to trigger YouTube to kind of like demonetize that live stream. Now, so I asked for a manual recount of the votes. I appealed, and then they said, "Oh, after manually reviewing your content, we still deem it not ad friendly." So, but they're not telling me which part of the 4 hours, like what did I say in those 4 hours that they deem not ad friendly. So, because that happened 3 live streams ago, of course, now the algorithm chopped off my algorithm. So what happens now, if you noticed, since 3 live streams ago, we're not getting as many views anymore. And this is because that happened. So please, I beg of you, please be very careful what you write in the chats. If you want to, don't use certain words that are not acceptable. If you're going to talk about sad stuff, try to use code. A couple of years ago, for example, when the lockdowns started, you know how like YouTube didn't want you to use certain words. So if anybody got sick, we would say, "Oh, I just got the candy cane." And the candy cane was our code for that other thing for which we had the lockdowns to begin with 3 years ago. So we used the word candy cane. Okay, so now we have to find other code words for whatever else you want to say. But please be careful because I'm on their target. I don't know why. I swear to you, I don't know why. It's a 4-hour live stream. I went through it and I'm like, what did I say? I have no clue. I have really no clue what it was. And they have this tendency of they don't want to tell you. YouTube doesn't tell you. They're just like, "Sorry, you went against community guidelines. This been demonetized." And I'm like, can you please tell me what I said? Because you know why? Because I can just cut out if there's a word that they didn't like, or if there's a concept that they didn't like, I can edit it out, but they're not telling you. They don't tell you. So anyway, just letting you know, let's just kind of keep it extra careful today. What can I tell you? It is what it is. These are the times we're living in. Cheers. We love you, YouTube algorithm. You're a gentle algorithm. We love you so much. Yeah, at least if I knew what it was that they don't like, then I know. And then I'm not going to say it again. That's all. But just letting you guys know, if you see me kind of stop for a second, it's because somebody maybe wrote something in the chats that I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. So anyway, Siobhan, how's it going, sweetie? Love you too. Love you too. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, cinnamon roll. At least that way we can avoid saying it again. But it is what it is. Oh, Louie, thank you.
Louis donated $5. Finally catch a live. Going to work in an hour. Chill, welding in Dacob. Ha ha. Give me the here babes. Give it to me, baby.
Okay. Luigi. He's also going to get an XOXO. Isn't that fabulous? And I'm also trying to slightly use different handwriting for every name, so it looks like everybody signed with their own name on on the yearboard, on the Valentine's yearboard. That's kind of the gist of it. It's not so easy. I mean, because what am I gonna do? Change my handwriting every time? I try a little bit, but anyway. So let's thumb up the live stream, you guys, and also what I wanted to say. Hold on just a second before we do the other effect, because I took photos yesterday and then, okay. OMG, you guys, we got breaking news. Breaking news. Korean fashion designer Kim Rieul, who dressed BTS, just passed away. He was 32 years old, as reported by WWD. This is him, and the designer and founder of his own namesake company was at home in South Korea when he jumped out of the window. Tuesday, his brother Jaek said the designer was known to be very passionate in his life and career, according to his brother, who preferred to deter further comment for a few days. Now, and this is an interesting story for many reasons. First of all, it's always very, very tragic when somebody so young leaves us. But not just that. The thing that he was very popular, very, very successful. And also, the founder had started his own company, Rieul, more than 5 years ago, according to one of his cousins, who had not identified himself in a telephone interview. The creative worked with Samsung, McLaren, New Balance, Hyunjun, Yu, architects, and other brands during his career. He also designed buildings with Daewoo or Daewoo, I don't know how to pronounce these, ENC, and sold Okjeongsu, the bottled water from the world's only Korean white jade mine. The cousin said, "We don't know why he died." And apparently, reading from this article, he also addressed a lot of politicians from many different countries. And everything I say in this live stream is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. But apparently there was a telephone call that happened right before the jump. So something seems to be very off, very, very off in this story, because why would you, at the top of your career, at the peak of your mature, I want to say 32 is still youthful, because if you're a very successful businessman, a very successful designer, a very successful artist, 32 years of age, that's a good age to peak. You know what I mean? So like, there's still so much room to grow. It's not like at 32, when you're a designer and you have your own business, like at 32, it's like, well, let me retire, it's over. No, like you're at the peak of your career and you're growing still. So, but to end this way at such a young age, even though you are at the height of your success, to me, something is off. I don't know. We don't know. But the cousin says we don't know why he died. The creative used traditional art, design, and techniques in his of the moment designs. In 2022, for example, he infused traditional Korean ink wash painting for a custom car for the luxury automotive maker McLaren, inspired by mother of pearl lacquerware and Goryeo Celadon, or y'all, I don't know how to pronounce this word. The designer once explained that he aimed to highlight Korean beauty by preserving tradition instead of distorting it. There you go. So my heart goes out to his family. He was born and raised in Korea. He was known for dressing K-pop bands, BTS, and other high-profile musicians. Kim Rieul. Rest in peace. Thank you. So that happened also this. Oh, okay. Did we pop a cherry for Kim? Wow, that was maybe not so called for, but okay. That accident. Let's just say this was an accident. The cherry. So now here's the thing. The cherry bubbles. We have to talk about Hermès because a couple of things happen with Hermès. Then there's, of course, also still the rumors of who's going to go where. People are talking more and more about where Hedi Slimane is going to end up, you know, where Galliano is going to end up, like for which brand they're going to work for. Where's Kim Jones going to go? Where Anderson, well, no, Anderson already got the appointment, I think. Daniel Lee, where's he going to go? I mean, there's a whole musical chair assortment, and it's just becoming really a little bit too much. But interesting how still, at the end of the day, these conversations, we used to have them in the past, and we were very much, it was kind of fun. It was also ridiculous at a certain point. And do you remember, like, it started becoming very, very, very over the top right around the time when Carl passed away, really. I mean, so he passed away in 2019, but like, let's say from the lockdowns, from the moment that the lockdown started, so from 2020 onwards, I have the feeling that the fashion world started changing, like the shift between designers at the helm of the artistic direction of a brand. They just kept changing quicker and quicker and quicker. And the roster keeps shifting quicker and quicker. I have the feeling like that turnaround now is much faster than it was, like, let's say 5, 6 years ago. But it was interesting to talk about this 5, 6 years ago because there would be like one, maybe three big changes in 1 year of designers shifting houses, and it was big news. And that, and it was interesting to talk about it, also to speculate who's going to go where. And that was like, okay, whatever. But like, it's come to a point now where that turnaround is so fast that it's not even news anymore. Like, I don't care anymore. Like, we talk about it because at a certain point, like, you have to also report about these things on my channel. But it's like, do I care where Daniel Lee's going to go next? I really don't care. But here's the thing. Vogue, somebody at Vogue magazine, or was it Vogue Business? I have it written down here. It's a topic we're going to film today. Somebody at Vogue actually made a whole article about how gossipy, like, the social media aspect of the fashion world has become. And I'm thinking to myself, interesting that Vogue is writing this article now, trying to like blame us for talking about this stuff. Yeah, they're blaming us. They're blaming us for talking about, for speculating about who's going to go where to work where, because apparently that's the reason why. Well, anyway, we're going to talk about this, but I thought to myself, oh, isn't that interesting how now Vogue is coming for us, and how the person or people that they interviewed for that article are coming for us. When I'm like thinking to myself, girl, that's old news. Literally, I mean, maybe our speculations and the talks that we had, that gossip, was interesting like 5, 6 years ago, but like not anymore. Like, we go on the daily, I mean, we pass through like 10 different iterations of, okay, who's going to come next at Chanel? Okay, now we know who went to Chanel. But at the end of the day, we don't care that much. Why? Because none of these designers stay at the helm of these brands long enough to actually really leave a mark. So it's like, whether or not that person is going to work for that brand for a year or two. Sabato De Sarno at Gucci. Are you kidding me? The dude left before the 2 years were even up. And I'm like, what mark is he going to leave at Gucci? Maybe a skid mark, but nothing more. It's something they got to wash away with a bit of bleach and then move on, hoping that the next creative director is going to have a little bit more of an impact also on their numbers and sales, because Sabato De Sarno's Gucci was not selling well, as we all know. Allegedly. Hi, Lars. How's it going? All these designer changes lately have become quite ridiculous. I agree with you. Once a brand starts to change their creative director, other brands will do the same because they want to get the attention too. It's just funny, and it doesn't make any sense, because at the end of the day, they're going to lose credibility, in my opinion. Like I said, also because a lot of these designers coming in, they want to lift their leg, mark their territory, you know what I mean? And they're like, I'm going to change everything because I want to leave a mark. I don't know if that's such a good idea. Because then these changes in style and directions way too often, as these designers keep changing, because new ones keep coming in, I'm like, you're ruining the brand long term. Let me scroll up and see Kev's comment. Kev says creative directors are no longer in control, but the CEOs. So it becomes business talk and it's a lot less sexy. Oh, completely agree with you, Kev. Completely agree with you. And there's no creativity in the process. Exactly, Nay. Vogue, the original gossip girl. Yeah, the gossipy gal. Period. No, seriously. Akolu says, it's the times. Astrologically, we are finishing the age of Pisces and now moving into the age of Aquarius. But isn't the age of Aquarius like peaceful age? Because I don't think we're moving into, I don't know where we're moving, you guys. It's a mess. They will, Cinnamon Roll. I think they will lose their identity. as a brand. Armin says, and to be honest, I think same will be with Mathieu Blazy. I am excited about his collection, but I don't think Chanel is his tea. I agree with you. We're all going to be excited about the first show. His first show, the whole world's going to be watching to see what he does at Chanel. For sure. Of course we are. Give him 2-3 shows and everybody's going to be like, oh, okay. So this is what he's doing at Chanel, whatever. Plus, because he's so young, he doesn't have that ego. He's not that popular yet. He's not that famous yet. He doesn't have the power yet. Lena and Bruna are going to tell him what to do and whip him into shape for sales. So there's not going to be a lot of creativity there. He's just going to be the yes sayer at Chanel, my humble opinion. Next Rima says, is it any surprise Miu Miu and Prada that has had the same creative director for decades is prevailing while the musical chairs brands are not? Ish. Akulu says, Pisces is the most creative sign and Aquarius is more about technology like AI, etc., not necessarily peace. Oh. Well, Akulu, how can you say that? It's not like when the age of Aquarius happened before now. There was no AI back then. So, you know what I mean? Like, anyway, Priestess Shakti says, Age of Aquarius is about the collective and revolutions, which aren't always peaceful. Now that I can see happening. Mickey says, we're going nowhere peaceful, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm feeling it too. Everybody's so, cinnamon roll, everybody's so creative. Yeah, I see what you did there. Shaban says, I'm a Pisces and everything has been so difficult. Hope Aquarius age brings positive changes for us all. I hope so too. Kate Moore, business aspects ruined the whole point of fashion. No creativity, no identity, no fashion, basically. Just ego, money, and who's bigger. Anderson Martin says no quality, no creativity, no consistency. What gives? Nay says peace and liberation are different. Yes. Akulu says it's a lot to explain in a small chat box. No, definitely. Don't worry. Let's not veer off the topic too much because we're going to talk about Vogue business. Let me just add a little bit of powder to my face because a hoe is oily, okay? And I do have just a little bit of powder left in this container. And then I'm going to have to open a new one. But yeah, there's like almost no powder left. Lars says brands will lose their identity. It's a bit like Gucci or Valentino. Same style due to same designer, but different brand. It's all become so replaceable and nobody can tell what brand it is. That's what we're getting ourselves into these days. Okay. So, Vogue Business made an article about how fashion gossip is a problem. 90 likes. Let's get to 100 likes, you guys. Let's get to 100 likes, you guys. Come on, guys. Let's get to 100 likes. Hi, Nata Dida. How's it going? Deborah C says economic inequality is the defining element right now. Shades of the French Revolution. Hopefully it will be peaceful. It's not. Anyway. Yeah. We need to find keywords, code words to use instead of what I want to say. Anyway, let's get to 100 likes, you guys, and let's film this video. 1,000 thumbs up for the Fashion Live OG. Thank you, Kev. Thank you so much. JF says, I feel you, Dacob. We got to be careful. Yes, let's get to 100 likes before we start the topic. We're only 5 likes away. We are at 95 likes, so I think we can do 5 likes. Priestess Shakti says, already liked. Wish I could do it 20 more times. Thank you. Linda says, hi, Dacob. Love that powder you applied. Is it Chanel? Yes, Linda. I've been using the same powder for years. For years. I use the Natural Finish Loose powder. But you see, it's almost fully empty. So, but I have a what you might call it? I have a second one. What's it called? Not a stock up. A second one, whatever it's called. Jesus Christ, I'm missing the word. A backup. Thank you, Evian. Oh my gosh, the backup. All right, so that's the one, and I'm using the shade 20. Shade 20, you guys. 95 likes. Really? We're still not getting to 100 likes? We froze. We froze at 95. Pam McNeil, do you have a hair accessory? And let me see. Hair accessory? No, this is just, no, it's my hair. No, I just have uh just a little rubber band holding my hair, that's all. 97. Oh, Kate, you see 97? Okay, well then 4 more. Uh 3 more, 97. I see 96. Okay, you say 97. So then 3 more to go. We should refer to economic things in terms of gardening. Seeds equals money, says JF. Oh, that's a good idea. 125 likes. It just jumped. All right. Thank you guys so much. You're the best. Thank you so much. And thank you for subscribing because we're moving really, really fast. We're approaching the 100,000 subscribers. Man, I wish we would finally get to 100,000 subbies. There's still like 20,000 to go, like 27,000 to go. I know it's a lot. But I've been just watching another channel a couple of days ago, another YouTube channel that like went from like 60,000 subbies overnight to 146,000 just because he finally entered the algorithm and everybody started subscribing. After 13 years of being on YouTube, by the way. So this guy, after 13 years of being on YouTube, overnight went bam. Just hit the right streak. It's like winning the lottery with the YouTube algorithm. It's like the stars aligned for him and bam, phew, he catapulted up into the sky. Now, how sustainable is it? I don't know. Can he maintain the momentum? Probably not, but still it's amazing. And it's like super, super cool that people love what he does, so it's really, really great. I'm really happy for him. Hi, Mahora, what poppin'? La Mer soft cream. Anyway, how can we help to improve the algorithm? Evian, hi Evian. Well, we just say, we love you, algorithm. You're kind and gentle. Like, I don't know. I do not know, for the love of me. It's a mystery to me. Like I said, they demonetized that other live stream from 3 streams ago, telling me that I did something wrong, and I have no clue what it is that I said that was wrong. So you never really know what they're doing. It's not like they're explaining it to you. They're keeping that a secret. Anyway, let's dish. Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. So today we're going to talk about Vogue and gossip about the luxury world. The end of luxury is the topic, and how does it kind of go into online publications like Vogue, Vogue Business, Business Vogue, and luxury brands? Well, guess what? Now Vogue is starting to report about, here's the title of the article. Let's dish racing to the bottom of fashion's gossip problem. Like Gossip Girl, XOXO baby, except without Blake Lively because we have enough problems already, as is. So here's what happened. Vogue Business wrote an article, says fashion gossip has become a commodity for which an apparently endless supply meets an insatiable demand. This is fashion gossip's golden age, but why? Question mark. That's a subtitle. So we're going to go through it. I'm going to analyze this article. It's a relatively hefty article. A lot of things have been said in this article, but do I agree with everything that was said in this article? I think it's a little bit biased, to be perfectly honest with you. The gentleman who wrote it was Luke Leitch. It was published on St. Valentine's Day of all times on February 14th. I thought that was a little bit symbolic. A little love letter to all the gossip girls out there. I don't know. But here's the thing. This is one of those rare articles that Vogue Business of Vogue actually gave out for free. And I'm like, oh, interesting. This one you didn't put behind a paywall or behind a membership subscription wall. By the way, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion, just to be very clear. But here's the thing. It's so interesting because now they're coming for everybody talking about fashion as if it were detrimental to the fashion world. And this is why I think the article is a little bit biased, because I have the feeling that they're taking the side of the brands and the corporations. So the gist of the article is basically what they're saying is, well, the gossip or the talk behind the scenes or the talk that's happening online, like for example, when somebody leaves a fashion brand, everybody starts talking about who's going to come next, who's going to become the new artistic director of Chanel, who's going to become the new artistic director of Hermès, of Louis Vuitton, et cetera, et cetera. It seems as though, according to this article, that is a type of conversation and gossip that can harm these companies. And I'm thinking to myself, girl, Vogue, you did not go there. Be for real now. Oh no, it's our fault because here's the thing. We've been talking about the end of luxury for a while now. We've been talking about the fact that the numbers for a lot of these corporations are not well. LVMH has had a terrible time, with their revenues, so much so that their stock kind of plummeted because the shareholders were like, well, we're not really getting the money that was kind of promised to us, or not promised to us, but we bought your stock because we were expecting a certain type of turnover there, but that didn't happen, right? Or didn't happen to the extent that we were hoping it would happen percentage-wise. So this type of conversation that Vogue Business is doing, I believe, is happening because the companies that are investing a lot of money or paying a lot of money for advertisement in Vogue, those companies aren't doing as well. If those companies aren't doing as well, they're not going to be spending so much money anymore on advertising in Vogue. So it's in Vogue's best interest, in my humble opinion, for these brands to do very well. You see what I'm getting at? Because they want them to keep paying advertisements inside of Vogue, right? So now we have this article by Vogue Business telling us, we should be more gentle towards these corporations because fashion houses are very fragile. So maybe, like, for example, maybe Chanel wanted to hire Hedi. This is not in the article, by the way. I'm just telling you the logic. Like maybe Chanel wanted to hire Hedi, but because everybody was talking online so much about it, or maybe Chanel wanted to hire Jacquemus, but because online everybody was talking so much about it and criticizing Jacquemus, well, maybe that's why Jacquemus didn't get the job. Maybe Chanel got irked and annoyed by the fact that too many people already were talking about potentially who's going to become the new artistic director of Chanel, so that because these big corporations want to be in charge, they want to maintain their own narrative. If you start gossiping about it and talking about it, it might basically manipulate them into not wanting to hire anymore the person that they were planning to hire before your gossip went viral. So basically, the gist of the article is like, hold on a minute, stop gossiping, because you might be, person online, talking about all of these musical chairs. You might be the reason why these brands are not doing very well because of your gossiping. They don't hire the person that might have been the right person for them. And I'm reading this article thinking to myself, are you for real? Like, really? So first the brands tried to blame us consumers for lack of revenues after they have been bombarding us with price increases that were much higher than the inflation rate. First of all, in the beginning telling us, raw materials have gone up since the lockdowns and this and that. And the excuses. And I'm like, you keep upping your prices. You fired your entire quality control teams. So there's no more quality control. The quality is going down and down and down. Prices are going up and up and up. You're not innovating at all your designs. You're not offering us anything new. And it's our fault that we're not spending like we used to. And now it's also our fault that you're not so successful as luxury brands anymore, because we're talking online about who is going to be the new artistic director at Burberry, who's going to be the new artistic director at Bottega Veneta. Give me a freaking break. Seriously, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm going to just read a couple of little quotes from Vogue Business. You can check out the whole article on your own. But here it says, in one part that I've underlined, it says, just as corporate communications will always pitch financial results to shareholders in the most flattering possible light, where even downturns are framed as turnarounds in progress, so press and marketing teams will always default to the superlative when describing their house's creative leadership, output, and impact, they're trying to save face by, manipulating a little bit the texts that they use to talk to their shareholders. If their stock is plummeting, if the revenues are not as high as they used to be. So we're going to kind of package it nicely in a little nice brand marketing corporate lingo to make it sound like it's not so bad. We just had a video that we shot together a couple of days ago on my channel where we were talking about Bernard Arnault's new strategy when he fires somebody. He doesn't say you're fired. LVMH tells you you've been promoted outward. It's like a nice way of saying you're fired. Like, look, now a world of opportunities opens up to you. You're being promoted, but outwards, meaning we're kicking you out of the company. You're fired. Call a spade a spade. No, instead we're going to say you've been promoted outwards. I find it vile and disgusting. Well, this is gaslighting 101 in my personal opinion. So, of course, they want to maintain the narrative. They want to maintain that narrative of, well, we're going to keep it secret until we don't hire who we hire. None of you're supposed to know or speculate about it. The article says that before social media was a huge thing, a lot of the gossip that was happening in the fashion world was only happening amongst the people who worked in the fashion world. Hey, to break it to you, Mr. Luke, who wrote the article, Exhibit A, yours truly. I worked for decades in the fashion world. So I still work in the fashion world. What we're doing right here is also fashion, believe it or not. And that's the snobbery and the elitism. You see, places like Vogue, they don't want to accept us because we are a competition to them, right? So now they're saying, like, you should only talk about what's going down behind the scenes in fashion if you are a part of fashion. And so he says there used to be a time when all of the people who are working in higher positions in fashion, they would have a WhatsApp group, or they would have like one of those little messaging groups where they would, talk to each other. Those would be private closed groups and closed circles. Within those circles, the designers and the people working in the milieu, they would exchange information and intel. That would be the gossip. It would be segregated and limited to their own internal conversations. But now we got social media where we're talking about it openly. Anybody can tune in, and you best believe they're tuning in, because the DMs and the messages that I get on the daily from people that do not want to be mentioned, that want to remain anonymous, but are working for these big, important brands, giving me intel, telling me, but please don't say my name, anything like that. And of course, I'm always respectful and I never share their names. But like, I'm sorry, big corporations. I know you want a dictatorship and you want to maintain full control of everything, but that's not what's happening, is it? With social media, we actually have the democratization of these mechanical kind of shifts and turns of what's happening, what's not happening. You can't shut us up just because it's not convenient to you. Get used to it, boo-boo. This is the dawning of a new era, darling. So, anyway, further on, the article says, added to that was the long-term leadership limbo Louis Vuitton Men's elected to live through as it processed the passing of Virgil Abloh before appointing Pharrell Williams in 2023. And then there was the fact that Michele remained unattached for 14 months before eventually landing at Valentino. Here they're trying to say in the article, there are those like loops, that time when, for example, Alessandro Michele for 14 months didn't have a new brand that he was working for. Those 14 months, this article says, could have been also very negative for him because the gossip, for 14 months, people kept speculating, where's he going to go next? Where's he going to go next? And so the article is kind of trying to hint at, well, because all of y'all were gossiping for those 14 months, where's he going to go next? That could have actually been a problem that could have potentially ruined potential opportunities of jobs, of hirings. Now, to be perfectly honest with you, I think Alessandro Michele did very well for himself. After Gucci, he went to Valentino. You know what I mean? It's not like those 14 months that he was out of a job all of us talking about where he's going to go next ruined his career. It's not like after working for Gucci, Alessandro Michele then started working at Zara as a sales associate at Zara. You know what I mean? Like after working for Gucci, okay, he was out of a job for 14 months, but then he got the job as artistic director of Valentino. I wouldn't say that that's like downsizing. I think he kept it at the same level and actually stepped it up a notch because Gucci didn't used to do haute couture. Valentino does also haute couture. So in my humble opinion, Alessandro Michele did really good for himself and is now in an even higher position than he was prior. So I wouldn't say that us talking about and, speculating where he's going to go next in any way, shape, or form ruined his chances at bettering himself and growing in his career. Sorry, I'm not going to take this crap. I'm just not. And the same with LVMH. I don't believe for a second that Louis Vuitton, after Virgil Abloh unfortunately passed away, they waited a long time till they appointed the new artistic director for men. But the only reason they were waiting was not because we were all gossiping and they all wanted to know, what are the plebeians, what are the plebs saying out there? They were waiting to figure out the best strategy to make the most money possible. And they thought their best bet was Pharrell Williams. Now, in my humble opinion, not a good choice, but to each their own. Anyway, the article goes on to say, but the difference between fashion gossip now and as recently as the great menswear reshuffle of 2018 is the extent to which gossip has bubbled up from its traditionally unpublished milieus, gleeful whispering in between shows on WhatsApp or at the bar of the Gucci-terminated casti to become an above-the-line category in fashion publishing. So they're saying, like what I just said earlier, that it was okay and acceptable as long as it was like just little whispers in between shows, between the people sitting front row or behind the scenes that are working on these collections, talking about who's going to go where next. But now it's a whole other can of worms, apparently. Now, they say in part that's courtesy of the democratization of fashion discourse that has reflected fashion's broader digitally driven democratization over the last decade. There's now a huge audience of people that are casually interested in fashion drama, spilling tea and all that noise, even if they're not part of the industry. It's a spectator sport, says one contributor to a viral publication to Vogue. The temptation to serve the audience is huge because it engages with the content. There are also plenty of people who try to manifest wish fulfillment into fact because they support one designer over another or denigrate one designer over another. Adds a senior executive at one Paris-based house, and we quote, "What's especially nuts today, though, is that people inside the companies are seeing all these posts and reading all these stories. They read everything. And whether it's conscious or not, they are affected by the sentiment of the consumers of this information. It's also crazy that there are some people inside the houses who are leaking information to serve their own agendas." I have the feeling they're talking about me here directly. Well, then, do better. How about you start paying your people fair wages? How about you start paying your workers a decent salary? How about you stop cutting constantly bonuses and commish percentages to your sales associates within the luxury boutiques just because you're greedy? How about you make the conditions for your workers better? And then maybe, just maybe, you're going to start noticing that your workers are not going to be leaking so much intel anymore because maybe, just maybe, they're going to be less unhappy at working in a position where they feel used, abused, and scammed in a way by the companies that they're working for. Companies, might I add, in the luxury sphere, where the companies are making billions of dollars of revenue and their sales associates can barely make ends meet, can barely afford to pay rent and put food on the table, and are seeing their commish being cut more and more and more, conditions and working conditions getting worse and worse and worse from season to season. And then, yes, surprised that they're leaking this intel to the world And might I add, the intel that they leak is never positive. People only leak intel when they're not satisfied, when they're not happy. So maybe this article should have been about the fact that the people working in the fashion field are not compensated fairly. And that's why maybe all the gossip is happening. And because they're not compensated fairly, maybe that's also one of the reasons why many of the people working for these companies don't stay inside of these companies long enough to actually leave a mark. Maybe that's why a lot of the people leave these companies, because they would rather not work at all in the fashion field than work in the fashion field and feel like they're being enslaved and being taken advantage of. So maybe that's what we should be talking about instead of castigating, whipping us content creators who analyze the fashion world. And also, what is up with this snobism? Because you think we're not capable of analyzing what is really happening in the fashion sphere field? Because you think we're not really intelligent enough to analyze what is really going on? So that's why you're taking the credibility away from us. You're calling us gossipers. I see. So we're dumb. So you don't even think that we're clever enough to analyze the situation for what it truly is. That's what's going on here. I have a sneaky suspicion you're trying to literally take away credibility from us because you are clinging on to that lost hope that a publication like Vogue is going to maintain its prestige, it's going to maintain its subscribers, it's going to maintain its paid viewers, because that's how you maintain your money, right? You need to be on top of the world. And what do you gotta do? Elbow your way around, everybody who might even smell remotely of competition. How the tides have turned. And interesting. Says another creative director, and this is where I think the industry becomes really concerning. Because when I read a lot of business news and platforms in fashion, more and more I find it very speculative. I find it sometimes not very thorough. Sometimes I read it and I feel like, do they even have any idea what is going on in the fashion industry? Because it undermines this idea of the continuity of a brand. And we should not wish on brands to fail. We should wish on brands to be successful platforms that ultimately employ people. Notice how this person is saying that we should wish these brands well because ultimately they employ people. No, honey. No, this is not why I wish the brands well. I don't wish any of these brands well simply because they employ people. No. Honey Boo Boo Cha. No. If you want me to wish these brands well, then we have to change this sentence a little bit. Let's switch it up around a little bit. And so you said we should wish on brands to be successful platforms that ultimately employ people. How about we change the sentence to, we will wish these brands well if they finally start paying fair wages to all their employees. If they finally start paying to have decent quality control teams set in place to actually test the quality of the products that they're selling us at extremely exorbitant prices. How about we start wishing them well once we start seeing that they're not as greedy, that the price increases are not as aggressive as they currently are? How about we start wishing them well when they start actually delivering quality products for the money that they're demanding in return? How about we put all those aspects into place and then we can actually demand in some way, shape, or form that us peasants, consumers, wish these companies well. Right back at ya. Right back at ya. So there's that. Now, one senior executive also says, the endless speculation and gossip is unfair to everyone involved. It's demeaning and it's counterproductive. Really, I thought the fashion world was all about exclusivity and elitism, not being allowed access to the fashion show. That the snobbery of it all? Oh, honey, I've done a gazillion jobs in the fashion world. Sometimes even when I was in the team, working behind the scenes for a brand, even then, the elitism was disgusting. They would classify you in different categories. Even if you're working for the brand, they would not allow you to watch the fashion show because you're not high enough. So no, you're gonna stay. Even if you have nothing to do in the moment when the fashion show happens, and even if there is still a slot open for you to stand in some corner to see what's happening on the runway, no. That's how terrible the fashion world is. So, coming from an executive person working in the fashion world, now acting like they're holier than thou, and so now they're accusing us by being demeaning, that our attitude is demeaning, it's counterproductive, unfair gossip. Just because it's popular doesn't make it good. And it's certainly not good for all the people involved at the houses and at the teams because fashion isn't a reality show, it's a reality. There is always going to be change in an industry that is predicated on change. And at the moment, we are going through a particularly high rate of change. But the level of speculation and gossip we are seeing now, it's bad for business. Ah, there we have it. You show your true face in your last sentence. It's bad for business. Yeah. Buckle up, Buttercup. Do better, zoo better, because if a little bit of gossip you think is all it's needed for your company to start earning less money, maybe, just maybe, instead of pointing your finger always elsewhere, look in the mirror, blubber butt. Look in the mirror and realize that maybe, just maybe, you're the problem. Maybe, just maybe, you're the problem, Mr. Executive, who's earning 20,000 times more than all your other workers, all the minions who are working underneath you, who are not happy, who are leaking the gossip to all of the press outlets that don't live thanks to your sponsorship. Vogue lives thanks to your sponsorship. I get it. Vogue needs the money of the brands because they need to publish their ads in order for Vogue to survive. But Oompa Loompas like yours truly doesn't need your money. Big executive brand. I keep talking. And you got a problem with that. You got a problem with that because you can't pay me to shut me up, right? So, but now you're trying to make it sound like, well, there's no credibility. People who analyze fashion online, there's no credibility. Don't listen to them. They're stupid. They don't know what they're talking about. They're not really from the fashion world. Think again. Think again, blubber butt. I am from the fashion world. So even though I'm at the outskirts right now, even though I am kind of segregated to a form of, well, it's not inferno, it's not paradise. We are in limbo. Even though I'm in limbo, a limbo has an echo, and the echo reverberates across nations, countries, continents. So I'm very comfortable in my limbo. My head is not on the chopping block. What I say and my voice does not depend on the amount of shareholders that decide my fate. There are no shareholders here. So be careful if you want to keep writing articles like these because they have no value here. All you do is show your true face, to me at least. But everybody make up their own mind. Subscribe. Let's get to 100K subbies. We're almost there, you guys. Thank you so much for listening to me blabber on about this. What are your thoughts? Agree or disagree? Love you loads. Until next time, never forget to never give up on love. Bye. Shaban is like the purgatory. Yeah. Anyway, I prefer to call it limbo, but yeah. So, Goldcat Studio says 100,000%. Cecilia says, tell them, Dacob, blah, blah, blah. Think again, blah, blah, blah. Exactly, Shaban. Don't do disgusting things. Don't get exposed. 10 Seconds of My Life says, if there is a real life reality show, then it is the fashion world. I agree. Christian Anderson says, well said, Dacob. Thank you. You brought it on yourselves, says Deborah to the fashion houses. Miki says that means that this fashion movement has power. If they start talking about it, you know they're worried. Of course we're worried. Happy Life says, Dacob, I agree with you 100%. There you go. Akolu says, same here in music industry, literally working for an artist but can't come to a show. Yeah. Hi, Nicole Pancakes. Yay, Bunka Day. Hello, fam and Daco. How's it going, sweetie? Kev says they are just pissed that others reported the gossip before them. Possibly. Emotion Engine says, cry me a river. Joan Rivers River. JF says, when you said a lot of this is the democratization of already occurring conversations, it is so telling. They aren't even addressing the baseline issues with their products. No, exactly. They're avoiding to actually face the real issues, and instead they're pointing their fingers at us, saying, well, you're the problem. No, honey, I'm not the problem. Your greedy executives and CEOs are the problem. Call a spade a spade. Not once did they mention that in this article. Not once did they mention that maybe, just maybe, it's the executives and the CEOs that are the problem. No. Why? Because the executives and the CEOs were the ones giving the interviews and writing the quotes. How biased can you get? How biased can you get? Cinnamon Roll says maybe Vogue said what they said because they are not selling as much because now they are not the only one who has a voice. It's not good for business. Yeah, that's exactly what I said in the video, Cinnamon Roll. Deborah C says there was loyalty in the seamstresses at Chanel and they walked out in solidarity with the designer. Period. Mr. Podas 5000. Have you had any brands try to work with you or the opposite? Have they tried to shut you down? Have you had any brands try to work with you? I used to work for quite a few brands before I had my YouTube channel and during my YouTube channel, but I quit. Some have tried to shut me down, yes. Mitra K says they're going to tell us what to do with our stuff. They're going to try. Lemon Star AI, how's it going? Hi, Dacob. I managed to catch another live. It's been months. So glad to hear this. Hey, sweetie, welcome. Jeff says they focus on interpersonal gossip instead of materials issues from their treatment of their labor force to products. Mitra K says sick and tired of this shiz. Stop jacking up our prices so we can buy retail. Period. Pompadour says the saddest thing about the fashion industry is that they are so up their own backsides. They refuse to admit they have caused their current issues and refuse to change. Yes. Debbie, I've seen you in the chats. I think Debbie is in the chats now. Debbie, I'm just want to update Debbie because Debbie wasn't there earlier. Good morning, Debs. Just letting you know, 3 streams ago, one stream was demonetized because of something I said or something that was said in the chat that was not ad-friendly. So I just announced this early on in the show that we're going to stay. Hi, Hannah. Thank you so much for becoming a Tier 1 member. So I just said we're going to be very, very careful today to not use certain words and to not have certain conversations going on about the Cheeto chip, orange, and all that stuff. Yeah. No, not you, Debbie, but keep an eye out on the chats. That's what I'm saying. Oh, Poppy Heron, thank you so much, sweetie. Where's my hat?
Poppy_Heron donated $25. Here's to your 100K journey.
Oh, man, thank you so much. Hold on, let me... Poppy Heron. And I think we also missed somebody as well. Poppy Heron, there you are. Happy Valentine's Day. I love this heart. I love this traditional Valentine's heart. This is so, so, so cute. It is Valentine's weekend, you guys. Thumb up the live stream. And if you wish to join our gorgeous little metal base heart with a wooden top, be immortalized in the fashion bunker decor, now's your chance for romance. Oh, Anna, thank you so much, sweetie.
Anna donated $15. Keep spreading the truth. They can't gaslight us that easily.
Anna, there you are. gonna add more decor to Anna.
I love you.
Oh, Bubbles. There you go. Decorated it some more. Oh man, I love this heart. Who got married, Debbie? Bubbles got married. Bubbles and Bubbles. Who got married? Bubbles and Bubbles. Mr. POTUS says prices keep skyrocketing, not because of better quality. Oh, Pat McNeil. Thank you so much,
donated
sweetie.
$25. Hey Dacob, hope your Valentine's was fabulous, darling.
Oh, thank you,
Question.
Pam.
What luxury brand would you shop if you went to a luxury outlet?
Wait, let me add Pam McNeil to the list here. And it's Pam, is it double M? Let me just check. Yeah, double M. Pam. And then McNeil. Pam McNeil.
I love you.
Okay, now let me read the question that Pam McNeil had quickly. And actually, sorry, let me scroll up just a second because I started reading. Mr. POTUS says prices keep skyrocketing not because of better quality, but because of manufactured scarcity and aggressive marketing. Meanwhile, quality has steadily declined. Cheaper materials, outsourced labor, but not in every case. In some cases, they do also overproduce. But some of them do have artificial scarcity. Let me read the question that Pam McNeil asked. Thank you. My Valentine's was fabulous. Question. I hope yours was too. What luxury brand would you shop if you went to a luxury outlet? Now, I can tell you, I've been to the Cabazon luxury outlet outside of LA, and I shopped for Versace. I would shop for Vivienne Westwood, but they don't have Vivienne Westwood there. Vivienne Westwood, I would always buy outlet Vivienne. If you're lucky enough to have a Vivienne Westwood outlet in your city, outside of London, there is like a outlet village, and Vivienne Westwood is one of the shops there. I would shop at YSL. I would do the YSL outlet, the Gucci outlet. I actually bought something from the Gucci outlet last summer, and I bought something from the Versace outlet. I tried to buy a couple of things from the YSL outlet. They never have my size. Shoes. I wanted shoes from YSL. They never had my size. The bags, the price was not worth it. My opinion says Wetzel's Pretzels outlet. They actually do have an outlet. And I also went to a perfume outlet like owned by Estee Lauder, and in the outlet I bought the night repair serum. Of course, love it to bits. And I've also purchased stuff from Yohji Yamamoto at the Y3 outlet. The Y3 brand is kind of like a younger version of Yohji, much cheaper. It's the collaboration between Yohji and Adidas. I wear a lot of Y3. Love it because it's sporty but elegant, and there's a lot of black in it, and I love it a lot. So they do have a Y3 outlet as well in Cabazon, which is awesome. Oh, Manu, thank you so much.
Manu donated $20. Do you know drag queen Delta work?
Yes.
I love how you both create luxury public access content for us all.
I love, 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 love Delta. Here you are, Manu. And
I love you.
mwah. I love Delta work, but again, I'm always on the outskirts or the purgatory, like you guys were saying, of everything. So even when it comes to the gay community, that entire queer community, I'm not a part of that community, so I'm not even on her radar. I don't even think she knows I exist, and so I don't think I would ever have a conversation with her like online. You know what I mean? Maybe if she found out about my existence, maybe she would be interested to talk to me. But she's fabulous. I love her. That's all I have to say. I don't know her personally, but I really like her. And I do watch her show sometimes when I have the time. I do tune in, especially when Coco Peru is when Coco is there. I love Coco so much. So there you go. But anyway, thanks, Dacob. You give the best advice, is Pam McNeil. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Actually, Coco Peru and I, we go to the same Aldi and to the same Home Goods. I love Coco. Like, Coco is just a legend. Oh, Mishi or Miki. Thank you
Michi
so
donated
much.
$25.
You got a little flower. Da, 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 da.
I love you.
So there you go. Hi, Holly Grace. How's it going, sweetie? Deborah says, I'm not keen on all their stuff. I don't like their cherry bags, for instance. There's a lack of balance with just red and white. Are we talking about Coach? Apparently, Bella Hadid was too big for YSL sample size. Oh, really? Let that sink in. Yeah. When fashion girlies unite in the wild, would love to see that, says Akolu. But yeah, Nay says, cue aggressive violins, please. It's Mickey. My pleasure. So wait, yeah, but how to pronounce Mickey or Mitchie? Mitchie. Is it Mitch? Is that how I pronounce it? Michi? Michi. Deborah says, I was in the chat room for New York Times and a fashion insider said, never pay more than $500 for a bag. It's what they're doing. Thank you. Oh, hi, Hannah. Thank you so much, sweetie.
Hannah donated $25. Dear Dacob, longtime silent watcher. I love your content and could listen to your intelligent stand on things for hours.
Oh, man.
Lots of
Thank you,
love,
Hannah.
Hannah.
I'm giving you a very 90s font. Another EXO moment. Hannah, there you are.
I love you.
Wow. Okay, Mickey says, Mitch, like the first half of Michelle. Oh, it's Mishi. Okay, gotcha. Like the first half of Michelle. So it's Mishi. Thank you. Mishi. Perfect. Thank you so much, Mishi. Thank you. Carla says, never pay over 500 for what? Couldn't hear well. Carla, never pay more than $500 for a bag, luxury bag, because that's all they're worth, apparently. Close Hunter says, allegedly. Thank God now I got some entertainment to get me through the workday. Aw, sweetie. Have a wonderful workday. By the way, there's one last quote that I wanted to tell you guys from the Vogue article that I didn't want to put into the video. I don't know. I just thought the video was long enough, but I'm going to read it to you now. George Harrison sang that gossip is the devil's radio. Right now in fashion, that radio is turned up to full volume, and it's the soundtrack to fashion eating itself. Or, as another creative director commented this week, when we're focused on the personnel more than we're focused on the product, then that's a problem. So to them, it's a problem that we're focusing more on the people than the product. That's how, and that tells you everything you need to know. That's how the executive mindset thinks. There is no people. People are objects. The product needs to be sold to make money. So, Emotion Engine says, maybe if the product wasn't so boring. The devil works in high fashion. I have no doubt, says Nay. My opinion says, and yet the product should focus more on the people, period. Because the product is actually made for the people. Think about that too. They said the quiet part out loud, Goldcast Studios says. We got 173 likes. Let's get to 200 likes, you guys. Kate Moore, that does say a lot, doesn't it? It's tragic, really. What are you going to do? Let's switch it up a notch now, and let's do something a little bit more fun. Still tragic, but fun. 14 new fashion finds that look expensive, but cost less than 30 US dollars. Let's check it out. Have fun at work, Polyhesta. "14 new fashion finds that are supposed to spell luxury, but cost less than 30 US dollars each." How do we get there? Actually, how did we get here? You know, I always make these topics about in videos about the end of luxury, and now we're going to get luxury for $30 or less? Well, according to who? Let's find out according to who. And let's take a in-depth look at these 14 items, and you be the judge. But before, subscribe to my channel. We're almost at 100,000 subbies. Thank you so much for subscribing. I cannot wait. It's been 10 years in the making to get to 100K. And thumb up this video if you're liking it. Let's get to it. The brand in question, or the retailer in question, believe it or not, is Walmart. And Walmart has changed and zhuzhed up their advertisement, and now they're catering to us, according to Finance Buzz at least. They say 14 new Walmart fashion finds that look expensive, but cost under $30. They look expensive? It's not going to be the work-in, I promise. Though it's going to be something else. Kimberly Kidman says, such a fun topic. Can't wait to see. Now, here's the thing. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. You know, it's all for a little bit of banter, a little bit of fun, tongue-in-cheek, mind you. Also, a lot of these products are available in shopping links, which if I do find, I will be posting under this video or in this video. YouTube shopping links. All right, let's give it a whirl. Let's see how this works. Let's check out the first item, which I have also listed here. Also, Magdalena Becker wrote the article for Finance Buzz, and she says, ready to refresh your wardrobe? Walmart has tons of new clothing releases that are not only super stylish, but incredibly affordable. So now the article is telling us they look expensive. Now they're telling us they're super stylish, but they're $30 or less. Kimberly Kidman says, oh, this is gonna be good. Let's give it a whirl, shall we? Number one. Picture number one, and that would be the pants. Now, free assembly women's and women's plus high-rise cropped wide leg pants. The price is $26. $26. Wide-legged pants are back in style, and this pair from Walmart is the perfect subtle nod to the retro look. Cropped and high-rise, these pants come in sizes extra small to 4X in cream, darkest navy, and green leaf. One user wrote a raving review saying, love these pants, total dupe of Anthropology pants. Grab a pair for yourself for less than $30. So apparently Walmart is coming for Anthropology. Now, Anthropology is not your luxury brand that is going to charge you $3,000 for a pair of pants, but Anthropology is up there as a known brand. So apparently Walmart is doing their version of the Anthropology pants. There you go. Debbie Johnson says, for that price, children are making them. Of course, this is a part of the conversation. Holly Grace says, no. Cinnamon Roll says, they are fine. What's the fabric? We do not know, according to this list, but if I do find a link, you can click on it and check it out yourself. It's probably going to be a blend material. It looks a little bit stretchy. There's going to be some synthetic in here. But you can check the links now if you want. They're available. I added them. All right. Not bad, says Johnny. With good styling, it could work. There you go. Number 2. Here we have a free assembly women's cotton balloon sleeve t-shirt. This is really cute. This is giving me cause vibes a little bit. I don't mind this little sailor vibe. If you like these little puffy sleeves, JF says that's hideous. Aw, I like it. Johnny says, yes, I like it. The price, what do you guys think? The prices of this cotton shirt. Now, mind you, this is not just a regular t-shirt. They have a raglan or a raglan sleeve going on here, and then a little puffy moment there. There's a little bit more tailoring going on into the sleeve to round it up. It's not just your regular cut t-shirt that's super cheap to make. A little bit more time went into this. However, the retail cost is $16. $16. And they say, it's time to bring a new staple to your wardrobe. This cotton t-shirt with balloon sleeves and elasticized cuffs is available in sizes extra small to triple extra large. First thing I notice, the good thing is that they're also available in very big sizes. So they're kind of more user-friendly, right? Because a lot of the luxury brands, you're not going to find a triple extra large at Chanel, honey. Just saying. Because they don't make it. Unless you don't pay a lot more for them to make it for you. Goldcat Studio says, I wonder if the stripes actually match on the sleeves when you see it in store. Here they kind of do. In store, we don't know. Andrea says, this looks like exactly what it is, Walmart clothes. But it's interesting how what I'm trying to point out here through this video is the shift in sensibility that we're noticing, whether it be in the media, whether it be also out on the streets. We're hearing more and more adjectives being attributed to collections like these where people say it looks expensive, but it's under $30. It's super stylish, but it's under $30. Now, I feel like this is a tendency that we're going to be seeing more and more of as we go through a recession, as we go through economical troubles and turmoils. Yes, this is an extreme example that I chose, Walmart being the extreme example, but we're going to see other brands playing these games as well. This is an extreme example. But you're going to see also, mark my words, you're going to see brands that are not, Walmart, maybe even a little bit upper scale level, and they're going to start also offering more and more that special offer, the special price tag. The affordability can equal luxury, can equal looking expensive. I mean, just look at the ads that you're seeing. Like, we're being bombarded currently with the Temu ads or Temu. And I mean, the song is ridiculous. I mean, Temu is like they're selling stuff for $3, $2. You know how Temu works. And yet their jingle online is like, shop like a billionaire. Feel like a billionaire. I have never seen anything so sad in my life. Like Temu, which is like, I mean, the company is super rich. They're selling a lot, especially in America. People are buying Temu like crazy. But the ad is telling you, buy our $2 trinkets and buy a ton of them because you can't afford to buy 50 shirts for $2 each and feel like a billionaire. Consume. In other words, consume. 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 And that song is so sad. It's like, you know the jingle? I'm not going to sing it now because I'm not going to torture you with the jingle, but like literally it says, shop like a billionaire. And then it's like Temu can give you that feeling. I mean, it's really sad. I mean, it's sad. Anyway. Shoppers love this item, the article says. And one reviewer said, Walmart, please make more of this type of top. The fabric is thick, so it's not see-through. And it looks like it is much more expensive than it is. My only complaint is that I wish it came in more colors because I would buy them all. Interesting. Commodization of luxury, says Mishi. Yeah. JF says, allegedly, Temu app has spyware and malware. Allegedly. Moving on to number 3. Let me show you number 3. Here we have a sneaker. Avia women's athletic light runner shoes. Price is $22.98. If you've tried to shop for running shoes recently, you'll know that they can get incredibly expensive. Basic running shoes with similar designs from brands like On Cloud are usually $100 plus. So with this pair, you know you're getting a great deal. Opt for this Walmart pair available for less than $25 and in 4 color options: gray, pink, purple, and white. This is the gray version. Very Adidas. um, hey, here's the thing. $22.98. You know, when you buy sports shoes from like big brands, big sport brands, famous sport brands, and you look on the tongue of the shoe, like where it's made, they're most luckily both made in the same factory. It's just that the big sports brands are going to charge you a lot more because of the recognizability of the brand name. But if you look at the tongue and on the actual label where it's made, they're going to be either made in China or made in Taiwan or Vietnam. That's like where the sneakers are made. So just because these are $22.90 and you think, oh, people are not paid properly, don't think that the big sports brands are paying the workers in these factories properly either. They're just charging you much more so that you think you're actually getting better quality and that you're actually subsidizing the brand to enable them to pay proper wages to their workers. The brands, you know what they do. They source out production. They don't own the companies in Vietnam, in China. And that's why they keep their hands clean. They have no clue how the workers are treated in those factories because they pay the factories the fair wage. What the factories then do to their workers, none of their business. So, there you go. Kev says, just ask Dior if you want to know about passing on responsibility to, another company. And you didn't know that the bags were only made for $56. But you're selling them for $2,600 in your boutiques. So I'm just saying, call a spade a spade. Don't think that anybody in the fashion world, when it gets to these huge numbers and big corporations, don't think they have their hands clean. Legally, sure they have their hands clean. They know how to use all the loopholes. Yeah, legally they're all good, Morally, different story. Morals and laws, very, very often they don't match. They're very different. What is morally unjust might be very legal. So just bear that in mind. Let's check out number 4. Still, I like the gray color, by the way. Oh, gentleman pants. George men's and big men's cargo pants. Price $15.98. Whether you're heading to the office or on a dinner date, these cargo pants are the perfect blend of casual and classy. You can easily pair these mid-rise pants with a simple t-shirt or button-down for only $15.96. This is a no-brainer purchase, so they say. You can find a similar pair from American Eagle for $59. Walmart's prices are hard to beat, they say. So you see how they're comparing with other brands. Very interesting. Little cargo moment there. I don't know what they're doing here with this curve. If they trimmed them that way, because I don't think they come this way. I think that they were turned and flipped inwards for the photo. Very bizarre length. Mr. Potus says, I like those pants. These are men's pants, nay. But whatever. If you like them and they suit you, wear them even if you're a woman. Cargos will also survive. They're the cockroaches of fashion. Deborah, I agree with you. I love a good cargo pant, and I wear cargo pants a lot, actually. So there you go. There you go. There you go. Akoloo says, I'm living for Dacob's QVC Walmart moment. I would buy these for my hubby, says JF. Well, the link is down below. Check him out. There you go. So let's check out number 5. Now we're getting sporty. No boundaries, seamless, half-zip, mock neck top, and leggings set. You get the top and the bottom. This is something I would see Holly Grace in. Holly's like, guys, now I won't lie, I'm hating this. Holly, I could totally see you rocking these. Now, don't you tell me you wouldn't look awesome in these. I'm not gonna hear no as there you go. There you go. Holly's like, yeah, okay, this one, oh yeah, the all black, yes. Okay. Price for the whole set is $19.98. So we got a $20 thing, top and bottom. Save big on comfortable workout gear from Walmart with this top and workout set, available in sizes extra extra small to extra extra large. The pullover comes fitted with a mock neck cropped style, and the high-rise leggings boast an elastic waistband for comfort. While most luxury brand workout sets start at $60, like this one from Fabletics, this Walmart is less than $20. So cute, says Patricia Casey. There you go. You know. So Latoya Andrews says, I like it. Akolu says, this is a cute combo. There you go. Mishi says, I see no luxury with this one. But Mishi, you know Chanel did back in 2014 when Carl was still around and they did the supermarket collection. They did a look just like this one, but perforated with holes all over the place. And then Kim Kardashian wore it and a lot of other like starlets wore it back then. And that was like $4,000 or $5,000. Give me a freaking break. You know what I mean? Look, yeah, guys, let's be honest here. If this lady, instead of, being a model that we don't know who she is, if this was Hailey Bieber's face and she had her Birkin in her hand, this would be luxury. I'm sorry. It's all about how we set it up, how we style it, who's wearing it, how the photo is taken. I'm telling you. Kev says, add some Chanel logos and it'll be a cruise collection. Oh yeah, completely. Completely, you guys. Completely. It's all about how you put stuff together. JF says, I see your point. Cinnamon Roll says, yes, I agree. There you go. Alaya says, yeah, I see your point. Add a camellia brooch, says my opinion. Yeah, you had a little something. And bam, all of a sudden, that's what I'm telling you guys. Let's not be snobs about this. We have to keep an eye open. Like, we're kind of like opening our antennas to analyze the market and the situation out there. What is all out there? Yes, we're going to review a Chanel fashion show, but you see, part of the end of luxury means also democratization of the whole situation. On my channel, we give the same time and respectability to Hermès as we do to Walmart at this point. Why? How are they so different? Sure, Hermès has a little bit more respectable, probably how they pay their workers, where they produce their stuff. But let's talk about Gucci. Let's talk about Kering. Let's talk about LVMH and their Dior production. Like Kev just said earlier in the chats, how about the Dior bags made in the sweatshops in Italy that the courts found out and then, they put a whole court order on Dior? What's the difference? Who's actually playing more honest in this case, Dior or Walmart? Both sad, but who's a little bit more honest of the two? It's kind of mind-blowing when you start thinking about it. Anyway, moving on to number 6. So number 6, we got Scoop, woman's ultimate scuba knit cardigan. This is cute. Honestly, you guys, the cut of this thing is very elegant. Price is $24. Before you spend over $50 on a cardigan from Zara, you need to check out this new drop from Walmart, a shawl collar knit cardigan that is machine washable and comes with 2 side pockets for less than $30. Choose from 4 neutral color options: chicory coffee, black suit, kombu green, and winter white. This is cute. This is cute. Finley says, I love brown with cream. So pretty together. Michelle says, Scoop was a luxury store in Manhattan before it went out of business. Well, now Scoop is designing for Walmart. Latoya says, at least Walmart is affordable and not ripping people off. I love brown with cream. Oh, Finley, sorry, read that one already. My opinion says, now I want sushi. This color really makes it, says Akol. It's a beautiful color. The model is also gorgeous. So they really styled this nicely. I'm not a big fan of denim jeans like pants, but in this combination, it really kind of works for me. It really kind of works for me. You know. Oh, Sue, yeah. Has anyone seen Zara prices recently? Very expensive, but Zara costs much less in Spain. Then it costs a little bit more in the rest of Europe, and it costs a lot more in America and like Australia. Like the further away they ship their stuff from Spain, because Zara is a Spanish brand, the further away they ship from Spain and the more the prices go up. Terrible pricings, in my opinion anyway. But the lady is just, she's beyond beautiful. So there you go. Moving on to number 7, let's get ourselves a bit of shoes next. Madden NYC men's Jason Chelsea boot. Price is $22.98. On sale currently from $35. Chelsea boots have been in style for years, and we can understand why. This simple, classy design can be dressed up or dressed down. Right now, you can get a pair from Walmart for only $22.98, just over $12 off the original price. One customer wrote, "These are very nice boots. They look just as nice in person as they do in the picture. They feel really comfortable too." So is this Steve Madden? Because they call them Madden. Madden NYC, it seems like it's like a lower tier, like it's like Steve Madden. It's like not Prada, but Miu Miu. It's not like Armani, but it's like Emporio, you know? So obviously, for that price, this is not going to be leather. This is going to be some pleather material, I believe. I don't think they're going to sell you leather for $22.98. But cute Chelsea boot, you know. Michelle says, yes, Steve Madden has a lower tier label for Walmart. So, Michelle, that would be Madden NYC. The design is clean, simple. I don't mind this. Of course, I would prefer if it was actual leather. But hey, what are you going to do? It's $22. Kev says, with better branding and marketing, Walmart could be hotter than Zara. There you go. The Nectarine Man says, Steve Madden just bought Kurt Geiger here in the UK. Let's check out number 8. Let's see a little dress moment. The 8th look is time and true. Women's and women's plus size tie midi dress with short sleeves. The price is $14.98. So we're talking around about $15 plus tax. Paying under $20 for a midi dress is almost unheard of. Walmart has got you and your upgraded winter wardrobe covered with its classy side tie design available in red balloon, olive green, dark navy, and black suit. One customer wrote, loved this dress the moment I laid eyes on it. As soon as I tried it on, I was even more impressed. Very classy, comfy, well-fitting, and well-made dress. Latoya Andrews says, no, this is not a good length. Happy Life says, what? Granny's Granny says, Mishi. Oh, no, honey, says JF. Love it. I would wear it, says Siobhan. Akulu says, throw some heels and we're in business. That's a no for me, says Kimberly. Patricia says 60% cotton, believe it or not. Holy Grace says no, the neckline and length will look horrible on 95% of people. Shaban says, I like this length. Nay says, I don't know. This will depend on the fit on each individual. It could look expensive on one and not on me. Elias says, that's a crime. Cecilia says, no, the length is not very attractive. Armin says, don't love the bow on the side. Michelle says, it's giving politician wife. Liz M says, could work with high heels. Ingrid says, it is important to me that clothes and shoes are made of good materials and are designed to last for many years. Cinnamon Roll says, I'm perplexed. Something doesn't work with this look or with the length. Nectarine Man says that hemline needs long boots or heels. Yeah, a heel would elevate this a lot. I agree. And cinch it in a little bit here. Make it look like a little 50s moment, and then give it a little bit of even a kitten heel. Wrong shoe choice, says Golden Cat Studios. Needs different shoes. Chauvin says, yeah, I'm still bothered by red outfits and black shoes, majorly. Holy Grace says, showing a little bit of décolletage is a lot more flattering. Oh, and Sweet Thing says, and add a bit of a statement piece of jewelry. Moving on to number 9, let's check out the gentleman again. And here we're going to check out JWD Classic Henley Style. Price is $17.99 on sale from $29.99. Before you overpay for a simple wardrobe staple like a Henley shirt, make sure to check out Walmart's newest drops. The brand just released this cotton Henley style t-shirt, and it's currently on sale for under $18. Made with high quality cotton, this style comes with a 3-button closure and ribbed neckline. Anderson says, love checking out Gentlemen. Siobhan says, it's fire with the white pants. You get to see everything, right? Kev says, why am I focusing on his veins? Yes, I mean, okay, I see. The ladies in the chats have forgotten to look at the outfit. We are thirsty, honey. We are so thirsty that we are just, it's the veins that sell the shirt. Sweet Thing says, yes, these are clothes I'd only buy if I suddenly had an office job and needed appropriate clothing, but couldn't afford to buy everything at once. Goldcat Studios said, shirt who? Mishi says, yeah, nice veins. Mr. Poda says, as a male, I'm not a fan of Henleys. LOL. Yeah, take it off. Tell the model to take it off. Want those arms, but not the shirt, says Alaya. There you go. Gray sweatpants. Siobhan is begging for gray sweatpants next. I mean, let me show you the next. No, we're going back to the ladies. Mahora is like, you know what else is veiny? And grainy. Moving on to number 10. So you can all cool down, people. Cool down. Take away the veins. Okay. Number 10 is Fantas Look Women's Plaid or Plaid Shirts Flannel Shacket. Price is $19.99 on sale from $37.99. If you tend to dress in oversized, comfy clothes during the winter, then this pièce is right up your alley, available in 20 different colors and pattern options. This lightweight and cozy flannel can be styled with jeans over a dress or even as a dress itself. The options are pretty much endless. With a 4.4-star rating and over 4,000 reviews, it's clear this piece is a fan favorite. Plus, right now, it's over half off. I love the color combo. I see people are like screaming no. I really love pink, gray, and kind of cream off-white. Oh, everybody's like, please no. Debbie says, I think it's cute. Why do I also think it's cute? Wait, so it's only Debbie and Mia that are liking it. Armin says, love the jacket, hate the styling. It's kind of very LA, though. Also, you know who would wear this? What's her name from TikTok? The cocktail lady. Finley says, colors are great. Yes, just the shacket. Okay, Mahora says, it's not bad. Yeah, color combo is nice, says Akolu. Cecilia says, I like the colors, but it's probably polyester. This is giving live, laugh, love. Cha. I like flannel, you guys. Bethany Frankel. Yes, Finley. I can totally see Bethany wearing this. And those jeans and the shirt and the necklaces. I mean, as she tries to go to Chanel and doesn't let get in. Kev says, for the anthropology girlies who can't shop there anymore. Nay says, I love the colors a lot, but it's just not right for me. The buttons are bothering me. Oh, okay. The buttons are very in your face. Yes, this is coincidentally one of the reasons why also Vivienne Westwood buttons are... why a lot of people don't like Vivienne Westwood stuff, because she always uses, not always, but her signature buttons are like a particular shade of brown, like a honey golden brown, no matter what color the outfit is. And some people just don't like those brown buttons. My mother being one of them, she does not like Vivienne Westwood's brown. I love them. They're like her signature buttons, but yeah. Very Martha Stewart Ranch, says Sue. Cinnamon Roll says, no, 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 no. Ingrid says, I love the colors as well, but I don't like the huge buttons and the design. Hi, Chiara Andrea Alessandra Steinberg. I'm very picky about buttons too, says Chauvin. Mishi says, Chanel won't let Bethany in that getup. Won't let Bethany in that getup. Armen says, I feel like I've seen this on Ariana Grande. Yeah, but she would have like she would have it so long it would cover her fingers, and the bottom part of the sleeve would always be super dirty because she would always be grabbing it. Ugh. Okay, moving on to number 11. Let's go to the 70s, late 70s, early 80s. This next piece reminds me of the opening scene of Halloween by John Carpenter with Laurie Strode uh, wearing these little. I like these. I think this is really nice. Anyway, so Sophia Jeans Women's Melissa Flair high rise jeans. Price is $24. Do you know what other style is also back in? Flared jeans. Simple, flattering, and classic. This particular pair from Walmart is not only under $30, but it comes with stretchable denim for a super comfy fit. These jeans are very flattering on any athletic figure. The reviewer says, I am 5'4", and they are the perfect length to wear with a 1 to 2 inch heel. Wrote one customer review, the dark wash makes them easy to dress up, but they can also be dressed down. Mishi says, I have some frame ones like that. They're nice. Finley says, those don't look flared. They look straight. Cimarol says, I would buy this directly from the Chinese shop down the street for $12.99. So even half the price off of this. Holly Grace says to Mr. Potus, I do have jeans exactly like this. Bootcut says Debbie, yes, Lori approved. Lori Strode approved, right? Liz M says a mini flare is flattering, balances my hips. Kimberly says, looks a bit like my beloved Paige ones. Patricia Casey says, I like them. Siobhan says, oh yes, I was watching those jeans for an entire performance. Kev, right? Great movie. Kev says, an order from Kendrick and we're sold out. Oh yeah, right? Oh God, Kendrick Lamar, please. The halftime show makes everybody want to just like go back into their bed and chill in their pajamas. Speaking of pajamas, Walmart got you covered in the next one. Here is the Dacob silk satin pajamas set for women. Price is $19.99, on sale from $49.99. Everyone deserves a silk pajama set, they say, no matter what time of year, while sets from brands like Quince or Victoria's Secret are around $80 or more. This Walmart design is currently on sale for only $20. Simple and unbeatable price. This silk satin set comes in over 12 color options and is easily both machine washable and hand washable. There you go. It's silk satin blend, apparently, Holly. Good one, says Deborah. Patricia K says, Dacob, so smooth. Siobhan says, their pajamas are really cute in store. The holiday ones are fun. I'll take them, says Ludovina. JF says, silk satin blend, satin is polyester. Satin doesn't have to be polyester always. Latoya says, I was just thinking about TLC creep pajamas. Oh, TLC, don't go chasing waterfalls, TLC? Mishi says, not bad. Kimberly says, is it breathable though? All you got to do is fart in them. And if they wave, it's not breathable. If they just kind of, if they do this, the air is going through them, they're breathable. It's the fart test. Keeping it classy in the fashion bunker. So there you go. We'll go. And they got, what did I say? They got a ton of colors. 12 different color options. 12 different color options. There you go. Anywho, let's fart our way to number 13. Keeping it gassy, my opinion. Oh, well, hello, mister. We got Ozark Trail Men's and Big Men's Upstream shirt with long sleeves. Price is $18.98. Ready for another wardrobe staple for your outdoor activities for just under $20. You can pick up this 100% nylon shirt. It's nylon, you guys. It's a no for me. I don't want nylon. I want this to be cotton or something. And Mahora bets he is veiny too. Why don't you ask him, Mahora? For just under $20, you can pick up this nylon shirt available in sizes small to 3 extra larges. The design comes with built-in UPF, 50 plus. Oh, it's sun protectant, you guys. It has a sun shield and odor protection, as well as a mesh-lined back yoke for breathability. Oh, what do you know? What do you know? Anti-smell, anti-sun, UPF protection 50 plus. odor protection, and mesh lined for breathability. There you go. Akolu says men need that odor protection. Good for breathability, says Mahora. Cha. Somebody's thirsty in the chats. Shirt is synthetic. Not him, says JM. Ah. Deborah says it's like a kid's one. The check size is wrong. Oh, the checkers should be a little bit bigger. Good point. Good point. Holly Grace is like, they have to add all the extras because the fabric. Armin says, and please, the skinny pants. I mean, these are very tight. Very tight. The shirt is a little bit too long. Ladies, wouldn't you agree? Don't we want to see the shirt tucked into the pants just for the sake of science? I'm saying for the sake of science. They cover up too much. Jeff says, does the checkers also do that optical illusion for anyone else? JF, are you fainting? Letty says, we are a raunchy bunch. We'll go. We just need the shirt to be a little bit. Okay, so anyway, moving on, you ratchet hose. Number 14. Another pair of veiny hands here. Wrangler Workwear Men's Durable Quilted Lined Hooded Duck Work Vest. We'll go. Price is $24.98 on sale from $34.98. This one is for all of the outdoor lovers who insist on being outside even when it's freezing cold. I mean, as long as you have somebody like him to keep you warm. Am I right? This durable quilted work vest comes in sizes small to 5 extra large. And 4 neutral color options with a body lining of 100% quilted polyester. It's sure to keep your torso warm. One customer wrote, my husband wears a size large in shirts and jackets. He is wearing a size large in this vest. The fit is perfect on him. He likes that it has pockets on both sides, in the front, to put his hands in during the cold, or even while at work. There you go. Kev says, not sure about the sloping shoulders. Oh, I'm sure we could make it work, Kev. Latoya says, we are going to see a lot of men wearing these clothes out. Yes, we will. And it's Wrangler, so the brand is a brand. Ingrid says, I actually like that one, but the size design looks a bit off, a bit too small for him. Yeah, they could have given him a little bit of bigger size. Akulu says, Dacob, seriously, when are you placing your application for QVC host? You sell everything. Oh, thank you, Akulu. Could you imagine? They would fire me immediately because, Kev says, Goldcast says, agree with everyone saying he needs a size up. Yeah, the vest needs to be a little bit bigger. And also, when it comes to vests, I'm not a big fan when vests have hoodies. I prefer them without a hoodie. Personally, just with a collar. That's just me. But yeah, Cecilia Brown says, this is workwear for builders and mechanics. Well, could be Balenciaga too. Brenda says, Wrangler is good. Yeah, I'm good with Wrangler. Tunay says, they must rush these modeling shoots so much. Cinnamon Roll says, the shoulders are weird. I agree. Sweetness is true. Pick some actual fashion and do one of those live sales. JF says, we love a builder. We love a mechanic. And with that, I'm going to leave you with this lovely mechanic as our last little, aperitivo. And, got me thirsty. Thirsty, darling. I hope you had fun today. Subscribe and let me know if you purchased anything from the list through the shopping lists links down below or on the screen. Love you loads. Subscribe, thumb up the video, and never give up on love. Bye. Cha. When is dinner? Right, Kev? Dinner. Chicken winner. I mean, this video took forever, so maybe I'm going to cut a little topics shorter. Don't forget, you guys, to thumb up this live stream. Holy Grace says he's too happy for it to be Balenciaga. Don't forget to thumb up the live stream and join our Valentine's Heart today. For everybody who tips the host, ends up here on the Heart Bulge. And then also, don't forget that today, after the main show, we do have we do have the after show live stream, which is exclusive to tier 2 members and tier 2 patrons, which is a whole other live stream that happens after this live stream. So if you become a tier 2 member or a tier 2 patron, the fun continues in the after show. And thank you, Mahor. Everybody give your tips to the host. Right? So anyway, hold on. And that. Did that. We did that. He done been corrupted, says Debbie. Now, Elva says, but this trend is not new. I was watching a video of a girl asking women what they are wearing in Miami. They are carrying designer bags, but their clothes are from Zara. Oh, yeah. This has been going on forever. But now we're on a whole other level. Now we're wearing Walmart with designer bags. JF says, some of those Walmart looks were a vibe, a huge step up from Cookie Monster pajamas and Tweety Bird shirts. Oh my God, that is so true. I know exactly what you're saying because honestly, the Cookie Monster pajamas and Tweety Bird shirts is a classic Walmart staple, but we'll go. So now anyway, to fulfill Jackie's dream, because like I said, last live stream, Jackie was like, I love the Michael Kors show. When are you going to review the Michael Kors show? Are you going to review the Michael Kors show? Are we gonna watch the Michael Kors show? I love the Michael Kors show. Well, Jackie, we're gonna review the Michael Kors show. Fall Winter 2025, baby. Coming up next. Siobhan says, yes, they really have improved. I'd like to see it personally. Also, guys, don't forget that Walmart since a year started like developing more and more their fashion labels. Like bigger Walmarts now have an extra space built up inside of the Walmarts where they have like fashion stuff set up. So they're upping their game for sure. I don't know if I would review the Carolina Herrera show. Maybe, Liz. Nay, I have a few shirts from Walmart that I love. Okay. I always check the materials. I always buy the cottons. I have a plaid shirt. One of the shirts you see me wear sometimes with the checkered red and black checkers. My lumberjack shirt, that's from Walmart. I actually bought 3 or 5 extra larges and I wear it as a jacket. Super oversized, love that one. And then I also have cotton t-shirts with like Michael Myers on it, Freddy Krueger, like all of the horror movie prints. Their cotton t-shirts are $8 usually. So, and they cost the same t-shirts are going to cost you $25 if you buy it at Hot Topic. So, all right. So the we'll go. Andy also buys men flannel shirts from Walmart. Yeah, Andy, we're probably wearing the same one. So here's the thing. No, because Gautier isn't designing his shit anymore. And it's only haute couture and then somebody else designs it for him. But I love Gautier, but old school Armin, Nicole Huff, thank you. I love Dacob's fashion show reviews. Well, let's review Michael Kors, Fall Winter 2025. Falls under fair use because the video is from their YouTube channel. I just changed the music and we're going to use copyright-free music. And while we're at it, I'm going to take a little bit of licorice, hashtag not sponsored, but I'm obsessed with little licorice sticks. And I'm eating, for those of you who are interested, the Trader Joe's Black Soft Licorice Twists. All right, hit it, Michael. Let's see. Oh, Finley says I almost bought those a couple of times. They're so delicious, Finley. They're really good. Okay, classy. Black. Loving the shoulders. Very 80s. The bag looks like a bolide bag. Oh, this is giving me a little bit of Balenciaga vibes. Is this leather? The leather looks really good. That leather, is it leather? It looks, oh, the jacket is not bad. Oh, this is, with all the belts, it's giving me a little bit of Yoji style. Huh. This one's also not bad. Very 90s. The bag I'm not a fan of, but look at this little nifty dress. This little satin. Yeah. I mean, you gotta have really good legs for this. Okay, so they're re-showing us some of the pieces. Always very difficult. Like sleeveless jackets. It's an editorial look, I get it. The bag also very runway, but not very wearable unless you don't have a shirt underneath. This top, this tank top is a bit weird. I like when stuff covers the body, actually. This jacket, oh, the pants, difficult. Because it's like a dress, like a skirt, but they're called skirts, I guess. Shorts and skirt shorts, skirts. Oh, this is nice. You have a good body, red carpet, you know, showing a little bit of shoulder. This is not bad with the gloves. Always love a nice, good quality leather glove that goes all the way up to the elbow. The lapel is beautiful. Yeah, no, this, listen, Linda, if you are not a size 0 and you got any boobage, this thing you're gonna look like a Yeti, and it's not gonna be a pretty Yeti, okay? Yeah, okay, whatever, take the hoodie off and then we can talk. Nice dress, you know. I like this vibe. It's like a tweed, but it's not tweed. It's just a print of a tweed on this kind of semi-sheer material. It looks like it flows very nicely. It's a nice textile. Oh, a little like clever look with the glasses. I see what they're doing there. Like, look at me, I'm a nerd, and you know. Chic on the streets, freak in the sheets, you know. Okay, now we're trying to go 90s Gucci Tom Ford, but not really getting there. But, oh, no. Why does one sleeve look bigger than the other? This one is very bad. This is terrible. Asymmetric cut for this little jacket vest thing. I don't know. I don't know what to think about that one. Oh, this jacket is, no, too long. The skirt is interesting. The top is interesting. The jacket is a little bit too long. I mean, it's like, okay, like, it's like she's wearing her boyfriend's jacket vibe, type of vibe, okay. Oh, always love this. When you layer all of these different wools and they're all long and you get like this cape feeling and the sweaters. Oh, love that. Always love that. That is actually giving me more Donna Karan vibes, like 80s Donna Karan than Michael Kors, but we'll go. More Yeti. Sasquatch has entered the building. Too much faux fur, and not in a good way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, those shoulder pads are giving me Marta Margiela vibes from, like, remember when Marta Margiela did a collection for H&M? That's the vibe it's giving me. Love the knitwear. Oh, but I'm a sucker for knitwear in general, but that was a cool little sweater, dress sweater combo, skirt combo. Nice color, little lilac-y going towards brown. The gloves are nice with the knitwear. Deep purple, not bad. The bag looks like an Hermès bolide. Bolide is in. Okay, so, yeah, no, the slippas, the furry slippas, no. The scarf and, oh, the gloves, like they were leather, but they're knit, and they go all the way up to the elbow. Love that, very elegant. But you gotta be super skinny for those as well, of course. Oh, this is giving me Max Mara, not the stole, but the actual jacket, the camel colored jacket, love it. This is also cute, you gotta be very tall, because it's a very, very long coat. Little turtleneck knitwear underneath. Cute. The hoodie on the... She's like, wait, let's just hope I don't bump into anybody. It fell a little bit too low on the... No, I don't like the hoodie there. The knitted gloves I do like. Yeah, ish. Not the bag though, the furry bag. Oh, love a plissé skirt. I'm a sucker for plissé. Love the skirt. Don't like the top. The little bowling bag is also cute. But the skirt I really like. I'm a sucker for plissé skirts. The simpler the better. The simpler the better. You can never go wrong with a plissé skirt, in my opinion. And then the jacket. You know what? I don't mind that. The necklaces with that kind of hanging little pebble. Also giving me like late 70s, early 80s vibes. Almost Star Wars. Ooh, love this trench coat. Ooh, that oversized trench. Gorgeous. No, girl, no. I already see, no. Love the skirt, the bag, yeah, but not that furry top. No. What's the name of the little one from Jersey Shore? She would wear that. What's her name? The little Jersey Shore lady. What's her name? Snooki. Yeah. That's something Snooki would wear. Snooki would I don't like that, like the pilot sequin thing. Oh, this is like faux leather. Like we have a pleather moment going on. Mock croc. Not a fan of that at all. You're gonna sweat your ass off in that. This is a nice jacket. Oh, nice combo with the big plissé. You see that pebble thing hanging? The necklace, the Michael Kors necklaces are giving. Oh, okay. Here we go with a little sheerness, reminiscent of Mugler of years past. Not a fan of his clutches. The clutch, it's a little bit TJ Maxx. It's giving TJ Maxx. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that there's no fat MK logo anywhere. There's no like Michael Kors logo. Oh, the pants are cute with that belt. I love that pendant. Okay, more Yetis, this time vomit green. Mushy peas, regurgitated. Oh, this dark green color, gorgeous. I love a deep, mossy, bottled green. Beautiful color. Coincidentally, Pierre Cardin's signature color, the bottle green. It was a beautiful color. And we rarely see this mossy bottle green on the runways. It's a beautiful color. A little caftan look, but used, you know, like with tailored suit materials. Like the idea. Nice little twist. Yeah, the faux fur's guts to go. And even if it's real fur, even worse. Oh, Nico nicely says, his furry coats aren't that ugly. I don't know. I find it a little bit annoying. Oh, so they took like a scarf and turned it into a top. Sure, why not? Oh, you gotta be very slender for this. Look at that side boob. You guys. Dangerous. Nice jacket. Pants. You see how they cheapen everything with the sequin stuff? Like, I get the idea. I see what they were going for, but no. But you know what? When you open this little nifty piece with a side boob, it can turn into a scarf. Maybe it is a scarf that they're telling you, like, look, you can wear it this way as well. So I get it. This is like for some evening out, but that's not what I would choose. If I had a budget for like an evening dress, red carpet dress, I would not go for Michael Kors. With all due respect, Michael. With all due respect. You know, like if you're some lady working corporate and then you're like invited to some dinner, you know, yeah, then yes, but this is not like high-end red carpet. Miss Leedy says Dacob's commentary with the runway music is just great. Live in ferret. Cheers, sweetie. Oh, by the way, Kev and Mahora or somebody in the chats, did we just see 2 transgender models on the runway? Shout out to them. Support the sisters. Yeah, again, it's the glitz, it's the glittery part. You see, if this were like a mattified, not bedazzled, would be amazing. Would be amazing. But it's that cheap, you know that these are made in China. You know that those sequins are going to be machine stitched. It looks cheap. It's not even the bougie sequins. It's like, it's the cheap sequins that give you a little bit of shimmer, but it doesn't look good. All of these textiles, in my opinion, would look so much better if they were not shimmery. You know what I'm saying? Sweet Thing says, too long, the flippy hem is goofy looking. Nico Nicely says, Alex Consani was there. I love her. There you go. I liked a lot more of the stuff from the beginning, says Finley. Me too. Yeah, the more opaque, mattified items I like more. The model is everywhere. That model is everywhere, says Brenda. Shabazz says, the hair looks amazing. Finley says, where's that Stan Zbornak toupee back? We need a Golden Girls moment here. Stan Zbornak. Tja. Kev says, I see too many inspirations from other brands. Why buy from Michael when you can find it elsewhere? Well, maybe because Michael's version is cheaper. Akolu says, it feels oddly early 90s nostalgic for me. Reminds me so much of early 90s New York City. It does have a little bit of an early 90s vibe, yeah. Holy Grace says, well, this is Michael Kors though. Brenda says, it looks corporate. Holly says, he's always done these aesthetics. Linda says, yes. Ingrid says, I'm a corporate girly, and I happen to like that style too. Period. MMM says, I totally get what you're saying, Dacob. A very 90s, says Mishi. Patricia says, too much woolly mammoth though. Hey, Michelle. Ciao. Ciao, bello. See you backstage, darling. See you backstage. See you backstage with them. See you backstage. Get the champagne, darling. Get the champagne. Its movement was so pretty, says Finley. It's a mashup of various designers, but I still like some pieces. Chunky Shoes UK says some of it was cute. Some was very supermarket fashion range. Finley says, I really like the blazer coat trench from the beginning. Siobhan says, he's just very wearable, and I would wear something for sure. Yeah, I agree. Aw, thanks, Patricia Casey. Applause, applause. Dome coats and jackets were nice if they were leather. It's wearable overall, says Akolu. The trench was nice. Well, that was Michael Kors, Fall Winter 2025. Now, Hermès doing good sale. Hold on, where is that? And that would be Fortune? I think so. Yeah. Okay. Jackie says, I loved it. Thank you. You're welcome, sweetie. Nothing groundbreaking, says Nectarine Man, but you don't go to MK for groundbreaking. No. But it was okay. It was solid. And it did have 90s vibes. Be Passionate says, some of the handbags were given Balenciaga. Oh, cha. Golkatsuda says, someone pointed out a few streams ago that there's a very Pantene commercial vibe in terms of movement and glossy textures lately. Huh. Yeah, I can see how that can be a thing. Yeah. Pat McNeil says, I would love to sit next to you on the front row of any fashion show, pulling the flasks out, of course, right? Armin says that main Chanel models be opening and closing most of the fashion shows. Love the diversity of the show. Finley says, I enjoyed it too, Jackie. Some very lovely things. Debbie says, stub up the live stream. Be Passionate says, oh, cha. Closet Hunter. I love the PS says, if you didn't know it was Michael Kors, a lot of people would favor it. Well, there's no fat MK logos all over it, so that's a positive. There were a lot of wearable looks, Kelly. I agree. Yeah. So let's talk about Hermès' stunning success. Raises the question, what's everyone else in luxury doing wrong? Let's film it. I'd see Dacob right next to Anna. Anna would hate me. Because I'm not scared of her. I would look at her and be like, oh my God, Anna. Let me just fix your, sorry, I would like fix, I would fix stuff up. She would need me. She would need me. She would need me. Give Anna and me 15 minutes together and she would be hooked. She would be like, oh, Dacob, what do you think about blah, blah, blah? I'll be like, oh, Anna, enough already. You asked me that question like 10 minutes ago. Come on. Lars says, I don't know. There were a few cute pieces. Wearable, of course, but I'm so bored by the lack of creativity. It's like we've seen it all before. Oh, for sure. What are you going to do? We have seen it all before. Fashion is over, you know. SM says she would love you. I don't know. She's very business though, you know. And I would try to kind of snap her out of it and be a little bit less business, a little bit less controlling. I just enjoy a little bit, you know, just like, girl, chill. Daddy, chill. My mom said Michael Kors is doing what Ralph Lauren was doing originally, says Akulu. My mom said Michael Kors is doing what Ralph Lauren was doing originally. She repeats herself. Upper class, ready to wear. There you go. All right. So say hi to my co-host, the Birkin. We're prepping the Birkin for the next segment. Speak of the Birkin, and Ollie appears. Happy Saturday, Ollie. Co-host the Birkin. All right. So B Pasha says, Coach is giving vibes, though the craftsmanship on point. Mishi says, Sai, there are only so many ways to dress that human body, right? Birkin, Bitcoin Birkin, we love you. YouTube, you are a gentle algorithm. We love you, algorithm. Finley says, did you decide to name her Anna, Dacob? You said she was given the Anna Delvey vibe. No, I'm not naming. The Birkin is the Birkin. It has a name. It's the Birkin. I'm gonna. What's your name?
I'm not talking unless y'all giving me land.
20K or
I'm
more.
asking for 100K or more.
Or more. Well, there you go. The Birkin is not talking unless we give it land. 100K or more. Please tell me, what's your name?
It's none of your business. Now go home.
The Birkin is not talking to me. I'm too Paul. Hi, how's it going? Too Paul. You look Paul. I'm telling you, my co-host is such a snob. It's like I can't do anything. I can't talk to it. It ignores me. It's like, girl. Dacob, you didn't give us an update on the legal issue you had on your channel unless I missed it. That's on the after show. I mean, I did. The update is there. She who shall remain unnamed, right, Mishi? There you go. Or we should name the Birkin or more. Like, what's your Birkin's name? Or more. That's the name? Yeah. Or more. Birkin or more. Right. Okay, so let's do this topic. Hermès, yes. Yeah, Lars, or more. Her name is pre-spent, Kev. Okay. It's the end of luxury. Fashion is dying. The brands are reporting terrible, terrible earning reports quarterly, especially the ones that are publicly on the stock market. They have to report quarterly. But one luxury brand out there is saying, not me, not today, Satan, not today. And that brand is Hermès. Hermès is one of the only brands, luxury brands, that reported, as per Fortune magazine, they wrote an article saying, Hermès' stunning success raises the question, what's everyone else in luxury doing wrong? So we're going to touch base on that in this video, talk about the success of Hermès, but also the failures of other brands. And this is where I need you guys to chime in, especially in the comment sections down below, and let me know what your thoughts are on the end of luxury and the end of fashion, and why do you think it's over, it's game over, lack of creativity, the prices going haywire, the lack of quality. Let me know. But subscribe also to my channel. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers. Let's get to 100K. Thank you so much for subscribing, everybody. And thumb up the video. So we got Fortune Magazine's article, and they say one look at Hermès 2024 results will make you wonder if it operates in a different sector than all the other luxury brands. The Birkin maker has had a market-defying growth stream at a time when many of its luxury peers were languishing. Only recently have they shown signs of improvement, other brands, although it might still be too early to read the tea leaves. So, and then they talk about a geopolitical context that is quite uncertain in 2024. We've seen, China coming slowly out of their lockdowns, but at the same time, their economy crashing and the property market crashing. People who invested money in buying houses that were going to be built, the government stopped all of that. So a lot of people have money invested in properties that weren't built at all. There's a lot of uncertainty there. And also people have woken up and are realizing, hold on a minute, a lot of these luxury brands are kind of scamming us at this point because prices keep going up, quality is not going up. It's actually the opposite of going up, it's going down, and there's no innovation in design. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. So they say, in 2024, in a more uncertain economic and geopolitical context, the solid performance of the results attest to the strength of the Hermès model and the agility of the house's teams. Executive Chairman Axel Dumas said, the company's leather goods business was strongest, while its ready-to-wear accessories followed closely. When asked during Hermès' earnings call on Friday about its track record of positive results, Dumas said that he has no explanation other than the fact that we do our work well. We do it with authenticity, he says. We don't do marketing. He said that also in the 60 Minutes interview a couple of months ago or weeks ago, depending when you're watching this video. He said when he was asked by the reporter, is this a brand marketing strategy to not make the Birkin and the Kelly readily available, to have these waiting lists? Like, that's brilliant marketing strategy, according to some fashion business analysts. And Axel Dumas looked at her and said, no, we don't have a marketing team at all. Kind of hard to believe, but hey, he keeps repeating it in every interview. They don't have a marketing team. They don't have a marketing team. You got to believe, you got to take him for his word, right? We don't do marketing. I also believe it's not the success of Hermès, but the world came to us, he said, per a live English translation. Hermès shares were up 1.24% as of 11 a.m. London time. The French company, which dates back to 1837, when its founder Thierry Hermès set up a harness workshop, has managed to buck a luxury slowdown that affected most of its rivals. When they were losing business around the world, particularly in Asia, the appetite for lavish Hermès bags and accessories remained strong. They say unlike conglomerates such as LVMH, the company only makes and sells its brand goods and relies on value over the volume of its products. This is some major shade thrown at companies like LVMH, where I have noticed since many years that volume, pushing out volume. Everything is available, more. new capsule collections coming out on the weekly almost, a new little bag collection here, a new little bag collection there, pushing leather, stop doing the canvas because the canvas doesn't cost as much. Let's start producing materials that we can charge more for. I'm looking at you, Louis Vuitton. And it became all about the volume. I agree with Axel Dumas. It is very much about the volume. And he said, in our case, it's not about the volume, of the products. We rely on the quality, right? We rely on value over the volume. Other companies have also come to rely heavily on businesses from China, which was booming amid lockdown times, but hasn't recovered as hoped after the lockdowns. That's led other markets like the United States to shine thanks to robust consumer demand. British label Burberry, which offers more affordable luxury goods, reported better than expected sales after a prolonged slump, with help from stronger American spending. Cartier owner Richemont also delivered higher results than forecasted, injecting optimism into the luxury sector that was starved of good news from its most prominent players. LVMH, considered the luxury bellwether, also beat analyst expectations for annual sales but remained flat, casting doubt on whether the sector's upturn has legs. Dumas said some people want to do a little bit like Hermès, but it doesn't work out at the end of the day because he points on value, not volume. And I can totally understand that, and I can see it in a way. He says some smaller players made a big splash with their results, such as ski jacket maker Moncler and Italian apparel brand Brunello Cucinelli, both of which experienced sizable growth in 2024. Unlike some other brands, these witnessed a recovery in China. Now, as of now, February 2025, Hermès joins the elite club of those smashing the fourth quarter of 2024 forecasts. Bernstein SG analyst Luca Solca said in a note on Friday, when Hermès Dumas was asked about his forecast for the first few months of 2025, he said it would be hard to predict how various trends unfold quarter by quarter. The overall trend of demand and desirability are there and seem to be very similar to previous years, he said, hinting that he expects Hermès growth to continue at the same pace. And I can tell you this much as far as I'm concerned, it took me a while to get my Birkin. My co-host of the show, hello Birkin, Birkin 35, Togo leather, gold hardware. But one thing is really important. I know a lot of people talk about the journey and you have to have a pre-spend. You actually, in the interview, Dumas said, he said, no, actually, you don't need a pre-spend. Now, some people are going to beg to differ. But in my case, pre-spend was not needed. I just waited. I left my wish in the boutique and it took a year. And when the bag and the specifications I wanted arrived, they called me, said it's here, done. And he in his interview said, you need patience because we take our time to make these pieces. We don't want to rush them. We don't want to speed up the process. It takes the time it takes. Some people have an attitude. They think because they got their Black American Express cards and they can wave them around and say, I'm rich, give it to me now. Give it to me, Rachel. Give it to me, please. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. I mean, sure, if you're very famous and there's some reason why they should give it to you now. Yeah, otherwise, you wait. If you're patient enough, you'll get it. And he didn't lie. In my case, he didn't lie. I got what I wanted. I waited, and I didn't have any problem waiting. I was not upset that I had to wait a year. I was like, yeah, it's okay. Actually, great. The bag is so expensive. I know I'm going to have to wait. Even better for financing it, for budgeting it. It's not like you enter the shop like, yeah, we have it now. Get it now, or it's gone. You know how they do at at other luxury brands. They make you feel FOMO, and they trick you, they manipulate you into thinking this has to be done now. You have to buy it now, because if you don't buy it now, tomorrow it's not going to be here anymore. And I really don't like when in luxury shops the sales associates try to do that with me. Honestly, since quite some time now, if I do enter a higher class shop, boutique, and a sales associate tries to do that with me, I leave. I buy nothing. I'm like, sorry, this is not elegant. This is not luxury to me. This is very much food market, going into the square, city square in the Middle Ages. Buy your tomatoes now, fresh tomatoes. We only get them once a week. Buy them now, buy them now. I'm like, no, this is not a fresh tomato. This is a different experience. I want to feel comfortable. I'm paying extra money to have the leisure of spending the time, not feeling pressure. I'm paying to not feel pressure. I'm paying more to not feel pressure. And Hermès actually delivers. One of the rare luxury brands I've been to shopping, they don't deliver the pressure. Maybe I've experienced one, tops two sales associates at Hermès that were pressuring me, and I never worked with them again. Everybody else was always very leisurely, very chill, very easygoing, lack of pressure. And I like it that way. This is part of luxury, right? And so, but also waiting and the patience. And quite frankly, that wait time that I had between placing the wish order and then finally getting the bag, coincidentally was the same as the wait time for my bracelet that I really, really wanted. Also from Hermès, took over a year for it to arrive in my size. They just weren't manufacturing it in my size all the time. And they're like, yeah, we'll put you on the list as soon as it arrives in the specifications that you need it to arrive in, the exact size and the exact length. We'll let you know. 1 year later, they wrote me. They said, your necklace is here. They didn't forget me. They didn't push me to the side just because it wasn't available immediately. That's their business model. That's their business model. Once it's ready, we'll let you know. And I know I'm in good hands. I forget about it. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, great. I know. I trust them. They will let me know. And then I just forget about it and I do other things and it's so relaxing. That's luxury to me. And then when it's ready, they contact me. They did all the work. They took the time they needed. And once they were ready, they contacted me and said, it's here now. Done. I love that. All the other brands are more like, okay, unexpected, it arrived now. You got to pick it up before we close because we can't keep it more than tonight. Or you got 3 hours time to pick it up, and then we're gonna have to give it to another person because my colleagues are pushing to snatch the item from me. And I'm like, oh, okay, stop. That's not luxury. That's not luxury for me. That's not luxury at all. And a lot of these brands, Louis Vuitton, looking at you, that's how you treat your customers. And that's also one of the reasons, in my opinion, why your sales are not as good. Forget about the, lack of quality and everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything is alleged and just my opinion. Forget the lack of quality, forget the rising prices, the increasing price, the constant increasing price, forget all of that. It's like I enter the store and the sales associate is pushy. I'm like, I'm in a luxury shop here. Don't be pushy. That's not luxury. Okay? So there's that. And then also, Hermès did not increase their prices as quickly and as often and as such high margins of increase percentage-wise every time like these other brands did. And this is also something that the customers today appreciate. People remember. We're not dumb. Maybe we were dumb, but we're waking up and we realize, well, hold on a minute. I see who's playing more greedy and who's playing less greedy. So there's that as well. So a lot of these factors. And then let's not forget about the quality. The quality itself. Really wonderful. Wonderful. I've never had such good silver like Hermès silver. Amazing. Amazing. But anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. Those are my thoughts. Interesting article. Definitely. Other brands should look at Hermès maybe to learn, because the article is like, what are other luxury brands doing wrong? Well, I gave you a hint. Let me know, guys, down below if you have any other ideas what the other luxury brands might be doing wrong. Subscribe. Let's get to 100K. Thumb up this video. Love you loads and never give up on love. Bye. So there you go. Holly says, honestly, minimal price increases is a flex on the brand. Like, they don't need it. They're doing just fine. David says, I've been using Hermès since 2006 and it's getting harder to walk into a boutique and they only offer things you don't want because everyone is buying things they don't like to get a Birkin or Kelly. Yeah, but just stop that. If everybody stopped doing that, things would get better. Letty says, that's the very reason I stopped buying Louis Vuitton years ago. Many purchases that I now regret because of my naivete and pushy sales associates. Cecilia Brown says, hate pushy salespeople, make you very, very often buy things you don't like in the end. Yeah. Nay says, I'll never forget Chanel treated me so well when I was younger and showed up in the pouring rain like a wet rat and they took my wet jacket and everything. Uncle Lou says, Hermès are one of the few remaining family-owned brands and their human-based approach regarding decision-making is unparalleled, not as algorithm-driven. Really good point. Cinnamon Roll says, pressuring me to shop is always the right thing to do if you want me to walk away. Same with me. The Nectarine Man says, I used to work retail at a high-end retailer. I understood you can't push normal people to spend thousands. So you do a good job. Plant a seed and they'll be back. David says, somehow it's becoming boring for me. Plus, it's horrible that some celebrities get thousands of purses and the people who are actually spending money there have to wait and buy things unnecessarily. I repeat, you don't have to buy things unnecessarily. Just stop buying. It's all a myth. Oh, building pre-spend. There is no pre-spend. The sales associates play along because you believe that there's a pre-spend. And then this whole thing, it is a situation that is fueled by the customer. The customer became hysterical. The customer created the journey. The customer is pushing the sales associate to believe that there is a journey. The customer says, here, take my money. I'm going to buy the ashtrays. I'm going to buy the Avalon blankets. I'm going to buy the shoes. Please, I want a Birkin. The sales associate never tells you keep buying to get a Birkin. And if they do, they'll get fired because they're not allowed to. So it's a very tricky situation. Oh, Holly Grace, congratulations. I bought the Hermès neoprene pouch. Love it. I bought it online because I'm not stressed about buying in store. The manager knows I want a Birkin 30. There you go. Siobhan says, yeah, exactly what I was thinking. It's easier to do that with less changes in product. Kalu says, this is the case of gossip fueling a firestorm. Not what Vogue was saying earlier. Period. Elena says, I once walked into Dior with my mom and they staked us until we felt uncomfortable. They stalked us until we felt uncomfortable. Never again. Uncle says, Chauvin has to be the answer. Seriously. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. It's easier to do with... Oh, gotcha. Patricia says, social media played a big role in this journey. Definitely. Mishi says, so true, Dacob. This is driven by customer insecurity. It is totally, Mishi, totally driven by customer insecurity. And then you're brainwashed to believe, I'm going to go in and I'm going to show them that I'm buying a ton of stuff, and then they're going to respect me. And then they're going to think I'm worthy of being rewarded by being allowed to purchase a Birkin or Kelly. Bullshit. Don't play those games. And as for the famous people showing off that they have hundreds of different Birkins and Kellys, first of all, they can buy fakes as well. Don't trust everything you see online. Second of all, a lot of them don't buy all of them directly from the boutiques. If they're that rich, they have somebody who sources them for them. They buy them pre-loved as well. Oh, for sure. And then you have a couple of really famous people who have access to certain things, but a brand is allowed to choose who they want to give their stuff to. I was fine with waiting all the time I waited. In total, it was almost 3 years, right? From the moment I placed my order, it was a year. But before that, I was contemplating, should I not? That was around about a year. And then, thank you, Lux84, for becoming a member. But you can check out my video on the whole situation with my Birkin, like the whole story of how I got it. I mean, it's quite an interesting story. And was it a journey? Yeah. but it's not the type of journey you expect. It's not a pre-spent journey. I only buy from Hermès stuff I really love. And I don't have many things. You know, I have my crop, my frisbee, my two bracelets that I got, tarot cards, which I adore, my bucket hat, which I wore yesterday again. I was very incognito in town yesterday, sunnies and my huge bucket hat. Oh, cinnamon roll. Yeah, you don't need 3, 4. 1 or 2 is all you need. Like a big one for daytime use and a smaller one for evening. That's it. And the smaller one can be a Kelly. It doesn't have to be a Birkin. I would love to have a Birkin 20. They just don't do a Birkin 20, really. I mean, unless it doesn't have those little cutout house facades. I hate those. I would just like to have a Birkin 20 without anything attached to it. Just a basic, simple Birkin 20 to have it as an evening thing, not a 25. 25 is too big for evening stuff. Dacob's too famous now to be bare. No, I didn't go incognito because I didn't want to be recognized. I went incognito because I didn't wash my hair. My hair was oily, so I put on a bucket hat. And I didn't want to put on any makeup, so I wore the glasses. Cecilia says, I really would love to have a Birkin rock, but out of my budget. A Birkin rock? What's a Birkin rock? I don't know what that is. Oh, I get it. Not like a stone. The actual rock and roll Birkin. I know which one you mean. Got it. So, Michelle, I got the Hermès tarot. So, by the way, for those of you who don't know, I have been a customer of Hermès for many decades. Never asked them for a Birkin or for a Kelly. I would go in from time to time and buy what I like and leave. So the tarot cards, they don't make them anymore. I bought my tarot cards 2010. So it's 15 years ago. Oh my God, 15. No. Yeah, 15 years ago now. Wow. I bought my cards 15 years ago. They had tarot cards back then. But it's French tarot. It's not the tarot you think of, like reading tarot cards. It's a game. It's a tarot game. So I bought them 15 years ago. I also bought my crop 15 years ago. So, I buy like once in a blue moon from Hermès, but I really only buy what I really love. And and part of that is this frisbee, which you know how much I love my Hermès frisbee, okay? Love it to bits. There you go. Anyway, so there's that topic. Next topic I wanted to also business of fashion. Let's do the next one. Hermès finally answers to the viral sensation that was, and quite frankly still is, the Walmart work-in. Believe it or not, usually big luxury houses, they're not so quick to comment on stuff like this. Actually, most of the time they act like they don't even know, they can't be bothered. They're too famous, too important, too big to even acknowledge the fact that, some dupe version of their famous design is being sold and going viral on social media and whatever, in the news. Usually you just snob it and you're like, I'm too good for this. Okay. Well, Hermès has responded to the Walmart work-in dupe culture. Yes, because now apparently the work-in has become mainstream culture. And when it penetrates the culture, that's when the brands step up and say, well, hold on a minute. There's something more to this than just making a quick buck by some company in China that created the dupes. allegedly. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let's get to 100,000 subscribers. We're almost there. Thank you everybody for subscribing, and thumb up the video. It really means the world to me. It also helps out with the algorithm. You know how YouTube is. YouTube is a stingy algorithm, but we love you, YouTube. We love you, YouTube algorithm. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. Business of Fashion issued an article called Hermès Response to Walmart Birkin Dupe Culture. CEO Axel Dumas called fakes detestable, while acknowledging the gray area surrounding many copycat products. Isn't that interesting? Hermès responded past Friday, to the proliferation of copycat products fueled by online dupe culture, which in recent months have included a look-alike of the French brand's flagship Birkin sold by Walmart for around about $80 to $90. Now, there were two different versions. The article of Business of Fashion doesn't really touch base on it, but if you don't know, there were two quality types of the work-in. One was around about $50 in pleather, and then there was the $90 version in leather. And then each one of the two, respectively, was available in a plethora of sizes and colors. So there was like a 25, a 30, a 35. And then there was like a yellow, black, purple, brown, and so on and so forth. The difference being, so here, example, the authentic Birkin from Hermès does not come with a shoulder strap. So there is no perforation here, like a ring, a metal ring or something, to which you could attach a shoulder strap. The Birkin doesn't come with that. Although Jane Birkin's first Birkin had here and here an attached non-detachable shoulder strap, which really looked hideous in my opinion. But anyway, so you have that added metal hole ring on the two sides where you could attach and detach a shoulder strap. That is what the work-in offers. And of course, the Walmart work-in does not have the stamping of Hermès, nor does it say made in France or anything like that on it. So it's very easily recognizable as its own thing because the actual Birkin doesn't have a shoulder strap, a detachable shoulder strap at that, and no perforations, rivets, or whatever sort of rings on the side of the bag. But all this to say what? That Axel Dumas from Hermès did acknowledge the existence of the work-in, which is a huge deal for a brand to actually speak up about it. What do you have to say? So Dumas said, it's hard to say what to think about this because there's a gray area. And I thought to myself, very interesting. He is not immediately jumping for the jugular and saying, we're going to sue, you're going to be gone, we're going to obliterate you. You know, he's not playing the game of, he's French after all, he's not American. He's not that greedy for money. You know, like America is like, yeah, I'm going to sue you for $5 million because you looked at me in a weird way. There's not so much of this aggressive suation culture going on in Europe. So he says that it's hard to say what to think about this because there's a gray area. And it surprised me quite a bit that he would be so gentle about this, all things considered. Of course I was mad, he says, because copying our intellectual property, copying our creativity is pretty much detestable. It's stealing someone else's work, Dumas said. But Dumas also at the same time acknowledged the ambiguity surrounding many copycat products. He said people know the difference in quality. No one thinks they are getting a real Hermès bag. In a way, it's a compliment. Didn't see that one coming, did ya? But I saw it coming, and I'll tell you why in a second. In a way, it's a compliment, which probably wasn't done with malice, he said. Dumas made the remarks at a presentation for Hermès annual results. Full year sales rose 15%, excluding currency shifts, topping 15 billion euro, which equals $16 billion in 2024. How gracious is that? That's luxury. That's luxury. And now let me get to the point where I was telling you, like, why does this not surprise me? Let me tell you why this doesn't surprise me. Because Mr. Dumas learned from Coco Chanel. Because Coco was the first that I know of, from her biographies at least, maybe somebody did it before her, but I don't think so, where she, for the first time, after her designs, her fashions, her jackets, her bags became so popular, and she was walking through Paris and she saw on the market, on the street market, somebody selling dupes, like fake Chanels. Coco Chanel was prone to exaggeration oftentimes, so especially when she would recall her own life and past, she would embellish things in a certain way. But I could totally see this happening. She said that she ran towards these vendors that were selling on the streets her stuff, the fake stuff, and she yelled out loud, she said, "Oh, my little Chanels!" You know, she was like so excited to see her little Chanels, meaning the fakes. And then in an interview, and also in The Allure of Chanel, you can also read in Paul Morand's book, co-written by Coco Chanel herself, by the way, she said, it was amazing to realize that my designs have made it into popular culture. And she said, that's the moment when I really realized that I've made it. I was no longer just a few snobby elitists wearing my shit. The whole world wanted my stuff. And so that, for her, was flattering rather than being offensive. So you see, I think Axel Dumas definitely understands that level of elegance and sophistication. And he understands. And he's like, look, you guys, the Birkin bag is the Birkin bag. I'm not sitting here laughing at the person who bought the Workin. I'm just calling a spade a spade. You bought the Workin because it looks like a Birkin, but you know when you're buying the Workin that you're not buying a Birkin. It's just a fun, playful thing. And he even, in fact, in his quote, he says, I don't think that the Workin itself, I don't think that there's any malice intended in whoever created it. It's almost like an homage of sorts. Yes, that company is making money off of them, but then Axel Dumas also realizes, yeah, okay, the person who's going to buy this type of bag, maybe they can't afford the $15,000 to buy the real deal, or maybe they can afford, but they just don't want to spend that kind of money on the real deal, but they want the feel of it, the shape. They like the shape, the proportions. Why not? Right? And if you think about it, the way that he went about this was very, very, very elegant. That's luxury to me. That is luxury. And the fact that he acknowledged it, right? The whole Workin sensation, the Workin phenomenon, the viral Workin phenomenon, and the fact that he acknowledged it, spoke about it, and didn't do the threatening like the orange potato does, in the White House. I'm going to do this to you. I'm going to do that to you. It's all over. I'm like, girl, daddy, chill. Daddy, chill. Daddy, chill. Axel Dumas is like, oh my God, he's so hot. Actually, the way he just does all of this, the way he talks also in interviews, Axel is like, I'm like, ooh, Axel, talk to me, baby. I love the vibe. Love, 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 love the vibe. Very gracious, very elegant. So, yes, I was pleasantly surprised that he even acknowledged the situation, but I wasn't surprised as to what he said because of my remembering what Coco already did back in the 50s. Nevertheless, very refreshing to see somebody from such a high position, Hermès being the top of the luxury world, finally seeing somebody not being so litigious, not being so hateful and spiteful and vindicative, and just like spewing hate when they don't feel like something is going their way. It was really refreshing for me to see somebody say, actually, I don't think this was meant in malice. And I think it's actually, kind of a nice homage. There you go. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Love you loads. Subscribe. Let's get to 100K. And until then, never forget to never give up on love. Bye. So yeah. Hey, Charisma Misa Stark, I'm glad he didn't kiss the ring like I know, right? Period, baby. You know what we're talking about. That's my girl. Katie says very classy. You don't see them suing Wakaka. No, they're suing. You don't see them suing Wagaka. No, they're not suing Wagaka. Yeah. And little Lisa says there's nothing wrong with the working. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the working. That's exactly what he also wanted to say. And he never judged anybody for wanting the working. He never judged anybody for having one. That's cool. That's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. So Pretty says they're probably seeing it as an entry bag until we can afford the real one. That too. But that was a class act. Love an Axel Duma. Unbothered. Oh, speaking of unbothered, I have a new member of the Fashion Bunker family. So it's a T-Rex, and it's the real feel T-Rex, all kind of soft and squishy, and the tail just, and she is a rowdy little fella, and okay, what was I gonna say? Okay, shh, girl. But here's the thing. Yeah, it's a she. Of course it's a Rexy. All the dinosaurs from the first Jurassic Park were female, didn't you know? Anyway, she wanted to come here and tell me and give me a kissy. Aw, thank you. And wanted to give me a little present for Valentine's Day, right? What she got? Oh my God, what is that? Oh, thank you. What is that? Oh, you gave me a Twix? Your bet, huh? Your betta? What does this mean? What does this mean? Your betta. Zoo betta. Are you telling me to zoo betta? Are you? Oh, okay. There's a second one. Oh, thank you. Is there anything more in there? Boop. Oh, I see what you did there. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you. No, it's actually. Oh, I'm gonna hold her like Taruka holds Titty, like that. You know? Okay, look, you guys. No. She planned it all out. She planned it all out. It's two halves of a heart, and it says, "You're my better half." Oh, look at my little T-Rex. Wait, hold on. There you go. You put them together, and then it's like two halves of a heart. You're my better half. Man. Oh, thank you. Very, very kind of you. Bye, everybody. Okay, go play with Baby Yoda, and don't eat Baby Yoda because Baby Yoda's going to eat you. Anyways. All right. Well, let me have a little Twix moment with you guys. Hashtag not sponsored again. Mm. Living ferret. And while I'm nibbling, I want to say thank you, everybody, for your love and support. I want to add, because it's Valentine's Day, I want to also add my mom, my dad to the list. Look at that. I got my mom and dad there as well. And then period.
I love you.
Mwah. And then we're going to add Debbie, our mod queen. And then we're going to add Kev, all of our mods. Thank you guys for keeping us safe. We're going to add Mahora. And then we're also going to add Audrey. Also Audrey. And then we're going to add Aish. And of course, Terry is already on the list because Terry is Magical Terry. And then we're going to add Gloria. And then, oh, Adriana. Yes. We're
Adriana
going to add
ZD donated
Adriana.
$50. Happy Valentine, sweet Dacob.
Oh, man. Thank you so much, Adriana. Adriana's going to get an XOXO and a heart. So look, we got Adriana here. Aish, Audrey, Gloria, Kev,
I love you.
Debbie, Mahora. Look at that. Look at that. And then, of course, I think we also want to send our love. We want to send our love to Vivian Westwood because obviously, hello, you know what I mean? Vivian for, always being amazing and inspiring to us. And then, of course, I also want to say thank you to Coco, right? Coco Chanel is also always with us and always inspiring us. And I'm going to do a little camellia for her, although it doesn't really look like a camellia. Oh, okay, that's supposed to be a camellia. There you go, Coco and Vivian. And then, oh, hi, pretty. Vivian, Betty, White, Joan Rivers, Jane Burke. Oh, yeah, right, we need Jane Burke. Jane. We need Joan. And then we need Betty. Rue McClanahan. While and David Lynch, may he rest in peace, because obviously we just lost him a couple of weeks ago. So there you go. And Wendy, Cecilia Brown, that's a good one. We need Wendy Williams as well. Wendy's in there as well. Yes, of course. We love you, Wendy. There you go. And there you go. Teresa McGuire says Teruko and Titi. Let's add Teruko and Titi as well. Of course. Teruko and Titi. There they are. And, well, what do you know? Isn't that cute? And Vivian is already on the list. There she is. There she is. So we have them all. And there's Debbie. Oh, Miss Ainur, thank you so much. Let's add Miss Ainur
Miss
as
Ina
well.
donated $25. Hi, Dacob. Love you and your shows always.
Oh, thank you so much, sweetie. Love you too. Miss Ainur, there you are.
I
Patricia
love
Casey.
you.
Patricia Casey says, let's add Patrick. Of course. Patrick. We're adding Patrick to the list. Patrick. There you go. Everybody's on the list. Is it gorgeous? What a beautiful heart. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. I hope you've enjoyed today. And thank you, mods, for keeping us safe. Oh, Closet Hunter says, don't forget Jessie. All right, let's add Jessie and Romina. Jessie and Romina as well on the heart. We're running out of space. No, I got them. I got them. Jessie and Romina with two little heartlets. So cute. Yeah, right? Isn't that cute? And let's not forget the one that makes it all possible. The one without whom we would not exist, maybe. Bubbles. We gotta add Bubbles. What about Bubbles, says Kate Moore. There you go, Bubbles. Yes, we're adding Bubbles. And I'm gonna draw a couple of bubbles for Bubbles. There she is, Bubbles. Doubles with the bubbles. Oh my God, Heffa Twin.
Heifer Twin donated $100. Love you, babes.
Love you
Get me
too,
on that
Heffa
beat.
Twin.
Pancakes.
Oh man, you shouldn't have. Thank you. Let me add Heffa. I'm gonna write Heffa pancakes. Heffa N pancakes. There you go. Look at this beauty. Heffa N pancakes, baby. Look at this gorgeous. I know, Nicole, it's you. Nicole's like, it's Heffa N pancakes.
I love you.
Isn't this beautiful? Man, look at this. Aw, look at this. Thank you, Nicole. Look at this gorgeous little heart. So this was our Valentine this year. Siobhan says, I got my Heffa doggo. We love him. He's a rescue. Love you, sweetie. So it can join T-Rex and Baby Yoda. You best believe. Dacob, you must get a capybara. Or should I send you? Capybara, 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 capybara. Before I say thank you to the mods, I promised you one more giveaway, and we're giving away another 5 Tier 1 memberships. Drum roll, please. Who are going to be the 5 people for Valentine's Day that are going to get 5 memberships? Hit it, Bubbles. Miss Mew was gifted a membership by Super D. Rizology was gifted a membership by Super D. Blanca Radka was gifted a membership by Super D. IG or Iggy Baby was gifted a membership by Super D. Pachoo. Jose Germosan was gifted a membership by Super D. Paching. There you go. Welcome, new Tier 1 members. Thank you so much, everybody. Hi, Minsens. How's it going? And thank you, mods, for keeping us safe today. Hit it, Bubbles.
A special thanks to the mods in the fashion bunker. That's my horror, Audrey H, Gloria, Kev, Nicole, and Terry. Bubbles loves you.
Actually, Nicole, I have to add you once again. Because oh no, wait, the iPad fell. As Nicole, the mod. And then I'm going to add Terry as the mod. Yeah, extra entries for Nicole and Terry. There, Nicole and Terry. And then I've also seen somebody sent a tip, actually. Hi, Melissa Jean. Hey, Dacob. Love jumping on your lives. Thank you so much. Oh, ZBD.
Zebedee donated $15. Kitten kisses from Zebedee, Gucci and Chanel, the other cats in my household.
Zibbity, you made it to the heart. There you are. Thank you so much, sweetie.
I love love you.
Mwah. What a gorgeous heart. Nicole says, hi, Tabby and Tara. Didn't get to see you earlier. Melissa says, I love jumping on your lives because of you. I bought a classic EDT vintage version and I'm in love. Isn't it gorgeous? It's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So dreamy. So dreamy. And don't forget, guys, Tier 2 members and Tier 2 patrons get access to the live stream that's happening now. The after show begins after this show ends. So, you know, gear up, buttercup, as Wendy Williams would say. Grab a snack and come on back. We'll go next. Hit it, Bubbles.
Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, 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 would go.
Period. Oh my God, Lee Butt My Cat. Okay.
Teresa McGuire donated $10. From Lil Butt My Cat.
Lil Butt. I'm going to add Lil Butt to the list. Lil Butt, Lil tiny, tiny butt, Little Butt. Lil dun. Lil Butt. Oh my God, Terry, there was one space left between you and Kenny. Because like there's Kenny here and Terry here, and I added Lil Butt right in between you two guys. There was a little space left. Look at Lil Butt there.
I love you.
Here you go. Isn't that cute? And where's the lid? So then we got Living Ferret next. Hit it, Bublé.
I'm living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret.
That's the Living Ferret. Aish, did you see yourself? You're also here on the heart, Aish. And Isla just did as well. Let me add Isla. We're finding new slots opening up on the
Ayla
heart.
donated $15. Squeeze me in Dacob.
I'm gonna squeeze you in, baby. Isla is gonna squeeze right perfectly in here. Isla! What
I
a
love
gorgeous,
you.
gorgeous hat. What a gorgeous hat. Fabulous. Isn't that fabulous? What we go. Oh, Zach! Oh my God, we all thought you was gone.
Zach donated $15. Yes, she's alive. Happy Valentine, but for most happy anniversary, exactly 2 years ago at Lovers Unite. Had its Berlin premiere, heart.
Oh my God, Zach. Oh my God. What the hell? It was exactly 2 years ago? I felt it was like last year. Man, my heart breaks. How time flies. Zach, there you are.
I love you.
2 years ago. Yeah, it was exactly no. Oh yeah, for you it is. No, it was on the 16th, right? It's the 15th now. Where's the Oscar nomination? Yeah, first we gotta get it to America. The movie has to premiere in America, and then we can work on the nomination. No, but today's the 15th, not the 16th yet, Zach. That's why I was like a little bit, but yeah. And I was like thinking, oh, for you it might be the 16th, but it's not yet. It's the 16th in 3 hours. There is still snow on the ground in Marseille, so I'll be having a Tom Ford Bond moment this afternoon. Can't wait. Oh, fabulous. Did we do die and ferret? We're die and ferret. We're die and ferret for the time.
Dying ferret, dying ferret, dying ferret, dying ferret, dying ferret.
The dying ferret, which I had a labubu here somewhere. Whatever. It is what it is, you guys. So after the dying ferret, don't forget the after show. Listen, Linda, we got an after show live stream coming up right after this. Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda, listen, Linda.
What do you mean 2 hours? It's noon. It's midnight for you at 3. 2.5 hours. Sea Breeze, love the vampire cravat. Thank you. It's a part of the shirt, actually. It's the shirt. Thank you so much, Sea Breeze. And we'll go. Patricia Casey's like, ring, 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 ring. What happened? Do we love Valentine's Day? Thanks for the membership, Dacob. I'm always a lurker, LOL, says Miss Mew. You're welcome, sweetie, and thank you so much for being with us, even as a lurker. Every thumb up counts. So thumb up the live stream, and every view counts. So thank you guys, because it's all about the energy. I'm obsessed with this heart. Hashtag #obsessed.
I am obsessed. I am obsessed. I am obsessed. Oh.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we got the baby, the one and only, the predator baby Yoda. Look at the lips. Cha. Hit it, baby.
Ciao, 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 ciao. Ciao, 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 ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Ciao.
And that was our show, folks. Or that's all, folks. That's all, folks. They would say, love you loads, everybody. Thank you so much for your love and support. It's always amazing to do these shows. I hope you had fun today. And join me in the after show next. Coming up right after this. Grab a snack and come on back. We love you, Wendy. Never give up on love. For the rest of y'all, see you in the next show, possibly mid next week. Bye.